Excuse me, fish. I'm actually right on time. Excuse me. You sent that message at 3:28. The lies. What's up, Voids? Hey, Chris. Thanks for tuning in from work. Sir. Hey, Popcat. Welcome back. Leo. Fish had the first message, by the way. What's up, Twitch boy? Alright, don't freak out. I'm getting this short stream started. There's going to be another notification. Sorry. I can't do anything about it. Why isn't this thing getting started here? What's going on? I grabbed a new helicopter. We'll see. This one had the highest ratings in the store outside of the Chinook. Was I streaming until 4 a.m.? Yeah. Yeah, I was up till like 2:30 California time. It was a bit crazy, which is why I slept until noon today. And it was a bit much. How'd the 777 go? It felt pretty much like the 787. I don't know that I would ever fly it again. I don't know. It's okay. I actually like the 737. Yeah, this is the Cowan R66. It's just I don't know anything about helicopters, but you know, I'll give them my business to try something new. This is the death trap? Is it the 777 the death trap or this thing? Is this thing a death trap? Maybe I'll have to switch. Hey again, Maria, welcome back. Can't watch for a long time because oh, you're in Switzerland. Nice. We'll watch tomorrow morning. Nice. All right, Leo, have a good one, man. Thanks for dropping in to say hi. Wonder why this doesn't get past the stable N1. Look at the RPMs. Oh, no, it is stable. Oh. I don't know what it's talking about. It seems stable to me. Ooh. I might have to switch to something easier. Maybe this is like the PMDG of helicopters. Maybe this is a bad idea. Begin timing idle. Easy to mess up in flight. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think this might be too much for me. This is probably too realistic. And it's not even completing the checklist for some reason, so... I might have to switch to something simpler. Carlsbad, yeah. Dude, Carlsbad is awesome. And Oceanside, it's such a pretty place. I was going to start on the islands, but I thought it might take us a while to get out here to the coast, so I figured we should actually start on the coast. Seemed like a good idea. But Carlsbad is beautiful. Did a flight today. 4 foot per minute landing. Not in an airliner, right? Isn't that a bad thing in a heavy plane because it doesn't realize that it's landed? We're at KCRQ, Twitch boy, on USA West server. There's instructions in the video description if you don't know how to get the multiplayer set up right. But just make sure you go to USA West multiplayer server. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna hit the quick shutdown button and see it. Try these checklists one more time, and if they don't work, I'll switch to like the Gottfried's Mini 500 or something. Let me just hit restart flight. 737-8. Oh, it was the 737? Didn't even notice it landed? That is insane. 4 feet per minute. I think there's like a minimum you need to land at, right? For it to actually like push the gear in fast enough. Like put the pressure on the landing gear. So it knows that you've landed. Jack says I did 4 sectors in and out of Amsterdam, 737. Oh, crazy times on VATSIM. Dude, I think I I think I really like the 737 after yesterday. There is something I like about it. Obviously, I need to give the Airbus more time. Get back in the Airbus at some point, the Phoenix especially. But yeah, I don't hate it. It has its quirks, and it was mostly my mistakes. So, you know, I blame the plane, then I blame myself, then I realize what I did wrong, then I blame the plane again anyway. That cycle. Look at the map up here in the corner just so people can see where we're at if they just tune in. All right, let me try these assisted checklists. If these don't work, I'm going to... I'm going to switch to something else. Yeah, always the plane's fault. It's how we cope as bad pilots. What's up, Thunderbirds? Pilot error is a myth. Exactly, especially in the simulator. Hey, soldier? Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim, yep. We're just doing a really casual flight today. On Saturdays, we do a group flight together. I am horrible at flying helicopters, but I wanted something a little more slow and scenic, so it should be fun. If I can't get this thing started properly, then I will, I'll switch over to something a little simpler for the helicopter, but decided to try something new. What's up, Crashing? Successful ignition within 3 seconds. You were flying your stunt plane? Nice. Wait, what are you flying? Like the pits or something? Or the extra? What's up, Raccoon? Happy Saturday. It's technically finally the weekend. God, I love 4-day weekends. Can we just have 4-day weekends for us 9-to-5ers? Just every week? Like, let's do this. Can't we make the AI and robots good enough where we can all just have 4-day weekends or 5 or 6-day weekends every week? Come on. Come on, humans. Let's do it. Let's let the human species just have a good time. The Edge 540? I have no idea what that is, but you're calling it a stunt plane, so it must be awesome. Kevin says, first time joining the group flight. Nice, dude. Yeah, hop in USA West multiplayer server. We're at Carlsbad, KCRQ, Charlie, Romeo, Quebec, along the coast. We're just going to fly up the coast of California. I usually have a much more thorough flight plan and idea of what to do, but this time I'm just gonna fly up the coast with you guys. There's no plan other than fly up the coast. Normally I'll go somewhere else in the world, but after streaming 12 hours yesterday, being up till almost 3 in the morning and sleeping until noon, I thought I'm just gonna say let's fly up the coast because it's easy and let's just go. It's yeah. Yeah, KCRQ, that's where we're at. Carlsbad. Apparently this checklist doesn't work. It says successful ignition, and I guess there's no successful ignition.
EGT.
It's always annoying when the checklists that don't even work. Where are EGTs at? Well, when I give it when I raise the collective, it goes. So I don't understand when they have checklists and the checklists don't even work.
And 1.
Yeah, this thing is cursed. Okay, I'm switching. I don't know why it has 4.7 stars if the checklists don't even work to get it started. That's kind of crazy. I might switch to, what's that one I flew last time? I have the Got Friends Mini 500, which is really fun. I'll probably just use that. And I have set up my stick here. I tightened it down so it's a dead stick. It's hard to move, but because it would take me way longer, like going and remove the springs or the cams or whatever. I think I'd have to remove the springs. So I just tighten it up so it stays in place when I move it, helicopter style. And in the video description, I also put in some settings I'm using. I don't know if they're the best, but they work pretty well for me because I'm not good at flying helicopters. So I basically turned my 4-way hat into left and right is my rudder left and right, my rotor trim. And then up and down is my longitudinal trim. So I don't have to use my rudder pedals at all and hold them. Like I just like trim it out, trim out the rotation and the pitch using my hat, which seems to work pretty well. I'm sure some of you guys will be in the Chinook thing is super fun. This Alouette or whatever, Alouette, is also really fun. This one has a floats variant. I don't have too many helicopters. If you guys don't own any from the marketplace, you should have the Cabri G2 right here, I think is a free one. Everyone should have. And then I think it's the Bell 407. These two right here. The Bell and the Cabri. You should have those available, and they both go pretty fast, about 100 knots. I'm just going to do the Mini 500. I like Gottfriends a lot. I'm going to go with this cool black and... Oh, it's called the Gamer. I'm actually going to start right on the runway, so it's already started up for me. What's up, Soul? G-Tech says, I'm switching from Game Pass to Steam right now. Oh, no, don't do that. Why to Steam? If you have it on Game Pass, just buy it through the Microsoft Store. Buy it through the Microsoft Store. You don't want to lose... I mean, you won't lose all your purchases, thankfully, because it's all in the Microsoft Store itself, but I would get it from the Microsoft Store. Oh, it's half off on Steam. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that makes sense then. Never mind. KCRQ, yeah. I'm just loading back in now. Thunderbirds. You guys that are seeing this from the short stream, if you click the link that's pinned, you can go to the full stream if you want. The full widescreen one. Alright, KCRQ. Alright, I got my Tobii eye tracker going. Alright, let me turn on the map and just zoom this out a little bit. Alright, we're just gonna fly up the coast. Whoa. Love how easy it is to take off in a helicopter. Alright, let's try this again, but slower. Nice. 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 There we go. Okay, I got it trimmed out almost. I don't know how to get these trimmed out as you're taking off. Oh my god, why is it so difficult? Okay, there. There's got to be a way to trim these out before you take off that I don't know, but there we go. I'm up, kind of. Alright, I got the dead stick turned on, and I got my hat set. Average helicopter experience, yeah. And motion sick, yeah. You and me both, fish. Yes, don't worry, passengers. This is totally normal. This is how helicopters fly. It's not a pilot error. Just like all week long, all of the problems in the Boeings, not pilot error. It's the problem of the Boeing. Alright, I'm just going to pretend to know how to hover here for a minute while everybody gets up. Deliveries on the Gottfriends stuff is always so good. Gottfriends is amazing. Let's fly down some big mountain canyons. Oh yeah, yeah. We can go wherever you guys want. Like, we'll just follow the pack. If somebody in the lead diverts and enough people follow them, we'll just all follow them. But mainly we'll just stick to the coast and just head up north. Yeah, we're starting in Carlsbad, which is near Oceanside. So we're basically south between Los Angeles and San Diego right now. Carlsbad is like just a beautiful place. Assisted tail rotor and cyclic. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, in the assistance options under piloting, I believe there are a couple options for specifically for helicopter assists. I have them off right now. I should probably have them on, but I'm just trying to play on hard mode, so it looks like I kind of get it, but I don't. Alright, make my way over to the coast. It's weird having the dead stick set up. Sorry, as I move around in my chair, you can see me move my head. Look, confirmed. I'm a real human with a head. Look, how else could I do this? Sorry, fish. Motion sickness again. It's a little weird playing with the dead stick. I'm not used to it, but apparently that's how helicopters are, and how the rudder pedals are, where when you push them, they stay there, which makes a lot of sense. Not knowing that until recently, I was like, oh, how do you just keep the rudder held the whole time? Like, do you have the biggest, strongest feet ever invented? Maybe they do. What's up, Brayden? We just took off from Carlsbad, KCRQ. We're on the USA West server. Oh, what's the Edge 540? Is that your plane, Thunderbirds? I'm not going to be able to see it, I don't think. It's going to show you as a Bonanza, probably, unfortunately. Spirit Airlines is asking, favorite airline? Delta, of course. No puppy in this plane. No dog passenger. No passenger at all. Oh, I'm going to be overtaken by the Bell right now. Easily. I need to pitch for it. I'm only going 70 knots. It's so, just like with airplanes, it's so difficult for me to stay low to the ground. Alright, I need to go to the left a little bit. This dead stick configuration is so awkward. This is like a week of doing things for the first time. First time in the 787, really learning it. First time in the 737, the 777, and now in helicopters. I've been out of my element all week, Donnie. Fun helicopter facts from Clippy. Oh, yeah, I can get Clippy going. That's a good idea. Facts, yeah. Facts in quotes, right? I think there's a Say Intentions update. It's weird. It like gets alerts for updates in the background. I don't know if I like it. It was like I was like just flying in the sim the other day, and it just all of a sudden in the background, Clippy, or not Clippy, it just comes up and tells me there's an update available for it when I'm not even running it. It was super weird. Clippy, you there? Barrel roll? Are you crazy?
It looks like you're trying to reach me. Did you know that this aircraft has a top speed of 600 knots?
No.
That's faster than a cheetah on roller skates.
Oh, all right. This is Clippy, the pilot mentor, who says everything that is wrong. Clippy, how many passengers does this helicopter take?
It looks like you're trying to find out the passenger capacity. This helicopter can take 50 passengers. Quite spacious.
50.
Ah.
What's my username? It's Kip space OTG. The spirit says no. Well, as far as I know, Delta has like the best standards when it comes to avoiding turbulence during the flight. And that makes me happy as a passenger. How do you have voice in Microsoft Flight Sim? It's not built in. You have to have third-party stuff. So this Clippy thing that I'm using is part of a ATC product called Say Intentions. It's mainly for air traffic control. It's all like AI. But it has these mentors you can talk to. How do I keep going? I keep going over the mountains instead of... There's something wrong with me. I can't get over to the coast. I'm just going the wrong way constantly. Okay, now I'm heading towards the coast. Clippy, what's the weather like outside? 600 knots, yeah. Everything Clippy says is the truth.
It looks like you're trying to check the weather.
No, Say Intentions is only for PC.
Is a balmy 75 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies.
Almost everything is only for PC because it's third-party programs running that work with Flight Sim. So yeah, there's a lot of restrictions on Xbox. You can pretty much only use what's in the marketplace. But Xbox is a great starting point, and especially if you get like a yoke and a throttle, it's a lot more just easy to fly in the sim. Like on the controller, it's on like you know, extremely hard mode. And the weather here sucks right now. Hopefully it gets a little better up the coast. We might have to go inland a bit once we get up the coast. I don't know. Hopefully this this fog or haze like burns off or something. Man, I can already like picture in my head how good this is gonna look in Flight Sim 2024 with all the rocks and biome differences and trees, and it's gonna be incredible. Oh yeah, I see you over there, Thunderbird. Thunderbird's going nuts. Watch out for that cliffside. Oh god. Man down. Oh, you got to turn off crash damage. Yeah, everybody turn off crash damage, turn on unlimited fuel in the assist options. It's much easier if you do that. Anonymous says, I started on PC, confused how to pull up. What do you mean pull up? Like, what do you have a yoke or a stick, Anonymous? All right, it's getting a little more clear here. All right, I think we're in Oceanside now. Yeah, like the main downtown city of Oceanside's over there. The beaches are packed in real life. All right, it cleared up quite a bit. This is much nicer. Oh, Jackson the Alouette or whatever. Alouette? I think it's French. Oh, packed for 4th of July weekend. Yeah, I like sitting here in my chair in air conditioning. It's so nice. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm a total hermit though, so anybody brave enough to leave their house, I'm sure it sounds really nice to be out on a beach. That'd be cool if there were people on the beaches, like in the sim. All right, we're coming up to Camp Pendleton. It says Camp Pendleton, Red Beach. Is there a runway down here? Like right below us? Look on the map here. In the map in the corner, it's got runway 9 and 27. It says Camp Pendleton Red Beach Airport. Maybe this is from an add-on. Hey, there is a little runway right up here. Oh, it's a Marine Corps base, G-Tech says. Nice. What's up, Ben? How's it going? Nosedive? All right, let's go. I do need to get down closer to the ground. I'm the worst. I would not make a good stunt pilot even in a game. Someone's landing down there. Thunderbird's landing down there in his stunt plane. Nice little touch and go. He's still down there. He's getting the flaps up. Oh, all the wilderness is military training area? Oh, right over here. Man, I didn't know that's so close to the freeway. I think this is the 101. I would assume it's the 101. Pretty much goes all the way down the coast. Or is it the 5 at this point? I forget if this is the 5 or the 101 down here. Probably the 5. Yeah, it's the 5. It's been a while since I've driven down to San Diego. How low can I go? Let's find out. Oh, 101 starts back up. Oh, past the base. How far can you go? If you have unlimited fuel on, you can go forever. Or you could stop at airports and refuel if you want to be more realistic about it. No, this isn't GTA 5. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. And yeah, there's multiplayer, as you can see. A bunch of people from the stream are here flying along. And yeah, you play with friends just by being on the same server together. So in the game, you can just choose which server you want to be on for multiplayer, and you'll see everybody that's on that server, as long as you're in the same location. The ground does not look super impressive in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, which is what we're on right now, but at the end of this year, there's a ton of crazy improvements coming. They're basically going to have trees, crops, grass, rocks everywhere in the world, worldwide. I mean, it's a 1-to-1 replica of the entire Earth, so. But yeah, it's going to be everywhere. Can we go under a bridge? If we have one on the way, yeah, definitely. I don't think there's one for a while, though. Probably not till we get towards, like, maybe even the Bay Area if we get that far, which we probably won't. We'll see how far we can get in a few hours. Bing Maps add-on? I think you might mean the Google one, right? Or is it the Bing update? I haven't tried those myself. The Google one was, like, kind of sketchy. I didn't want to, like, get banned with my Google account by using it, by spamming it too much.
To learn about aviation.
Uh-oh, Clippy's back.
Did you know that the autopilot on this plane can also order coffee for you?
Actually, G-Tech...
Just kidding. But it does keep the plane on
Actually,
course.
G-Tech, they said that the requirements for Flight Sim 2024 are probably not going to change compared to 2020 because of all the multi-threading optimizations that they're making. They said that people will probably just be fine running their same hardware, get the same performance that they get today. We'll see. Like, hopefully that's the case. That's what they said. We're just hoping that it's true. Yeah, 2024 server-based. Yeah, so maybe it's going to be more internet and data heavy, data transfer heavy. They said that they were trying to make the client lighter, like make the actual program on your computer lighter. You're a critic? Yeah, I'm skeptical of everything until I see it for myself, you know? When it comes to stuff like that. Like them saying that you'll just use the same hardware. They're improving it a lot, so it's hard to imagine that it's going to be the same. Juice says, I believe it'll be better. I hope so. Yeah, like this is very single thread heavy on your CPU. What's up, Philip? Philip says, have I done the Geneva approach? I don't think so, but there's a chance that I'll keep streaming after this and do some flights in airliners or jets or other planes. I've been on an airliner kick this week. There's a bridge there, but that's definitely that would be sketchy. It's very It's a very low bridge over there. Yeah, maybe I'll do some airliner flights after this. We'll see. I've been just streaming a lot this week. Long weekend. I'm not sure if I like the dead stick setup or not. I'm gonna get down here to where Crashing Soon is at. He's in the Kit Fox. See if I can catch up to him. We got a little more power we can add here. Do I use Assistant? I'm not right now, no. But this is a simpler helicopter, I think. It's the Got Friends Mini 500. That other one I was trying when I started the stream, I couldn't even get it started with a checklist, so I switched to something a little simpler. But yeah, I don't have them on right now. I'm using a healthy amount of trim. I basically set up my hat to do the job of the rudder pedals, so I don't have to push my rudder pedals. I just use left and right on my hat. Here's San Clemente. There's a nice pier out there. No boats. Oh yeah, that's something else coming in Flight Sim 2024. For those of you who don't know Flight Sim, in this version they have live traffic you can turn on. So, meaning any real-world flights, it injects real-world flights and the routes they're flying, and you'll see them in the air. So you could like, say your like girlfriend or your parents or your kids are on a flight. You can fly and follow their flight in Flight Sim. And in Flight Sim 2024, they're partnering with another company that has global positioning data for large ships. So like freighters and stuff like that in the water. And we're going to get real-time traffic of boats and ships. So it's going to be pretty cool. The water's going to look way less dead than it does now. It's not Red Dead. No, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Can you fly helicopters in Red Dead Redemption? Hot air balloon, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome with all the they're going to have hot air balloon stuff, like helicopters will be able to, Oh, there's a balloon. Oh, a balloon in Red Dead. Now we should get out over here towards the water again. Is this like a giant... Is this a cliff over here or some giant mansion? Maybe both? Sure you'll be able to do fishing in Flight Sim 2024? Dude, the best games ever have fishing in them. Hot air balloon races are going to be sweet. Yeah, yeah. And like the rescue missions and all that. Oh, there's a sailboat over there. Or a schooner, as it were. What's up, Ray? Nice to see you found yourself in a cockpit other than a 787. I was actually in the 737 all day yesterday learning that. And then at the end of the night, I grabbed the 777. I caved to peer pressure. I was going to get it anyway, but... What if you could parachute out? Dude, I hope somebody makes that mod because they are adding hot air balloon and parachute physics into the sim. Hopefully if it's in the SDK, somebody will make mods like parachuting mods. Will there be spy balloons in 2024? I bet there's a mod for that too. You know, playing Flight Sim 2024 is like playing Skyrim in a way. Like there's just mods for everything. Somebody made a flying toilet. You know, there's all sorts of hilarious stuff. That's my house. This is Dana Point we're passing by now. It's like a nice little resort down there. Hope they had parachute in the Vision Jet. I think they are. I would imagine that they would. I mean, Rawl from FS Reborn has the parachute working in the Sling S4. It has a working parachute, which is awesome. What's up, Cooper? What's up, Sonya? And Larry? Is this real or a game? It's a game. It's a game. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, it's going to look... end of this year in November when Flight Sim 2024 comes out, it's going to look even more realistic. It's pretty insane how advanced games are getting. If you look to the right, you'll see a toilet flying past us at Mach 2.3. Yeah. What's up, Underdog? Oh, you're flying from JFK to EGL. Is that Heathrow? Oh, sorry about that, Tucson. I turned on the mod. Let me turn the mod thing off. We were getting some annoying spam there. I just turned it off. You can resend your message. Sorry, Tucson.
Understand how to communicate with ATC.
Uh-oh, Clippy's back again.
When you want to request taxi instructions, you should say, ground. This is Delta 1234. Requesting taxi to runway 25 right via Alpha, Bravo, Charlie.
No, he's wrong.
Make sure to always use the phonetic alphabet for clarity.
We're going to switch over to Janet for the tour guide. Oh, it is Heathrow? Nice. Yeah, I've been flying airliners all week, and on Saturdays on the stream, we all hang out and do simple group flights like this. Way more casual, just fly something for fun, fly around somewhere in the world. I'm lazy this week and just chose California because I live in LA, so I'm just choosing my stomping grounds, basically. But normally we'll pick something throughout the world we haven't been to before. So we'll just go all over the place. You know, there's a lot to explore. Chris 2 says, what's my #1 wish list thing? It's been my same wish the entire time Flight Sim 2024 has been out, or 2020's been out. Shared cockpit. I want people to be able to be in the same exact plane together and choose their seat as a co-pilot, pilot, or passenger in multiplayer and fly along in real time in the same plane. There are mods for it. Like there's a mod called Your Controls that does it, but it's kind of hacky. It uses like multiple planes to get it done that are like invisible on top of each other. It's weird. But I want that to be like a first class feature in the sim because I think it'll change everything about how we play the sim. And it'll help people introduce their friends to the sim. Like say for example, like my family members who don't sim or don't know anything about it. I could have them load into the game, have them get it on their Xbox or something in Game Pass and just load in and jump into a jet or something, or you know, a stunt plane like some of you guys do, or a helicopter, and just fly around with them and chat with them while doing it. I think that would change the game fundamentally. It would also open it up for people to like mentor others and be co-pilots and do flights together. And you could have someone that's like a virtual CFI, like sitting in the plane with you, teaching you how to fly. I bet there'd be like new Discord servers just for people teaching others how to fly in shared cockpit mode. I think it just opens up so many new possibilities. And then what if after there's shared a cockpit that you could change from one plane to another, like if there's rescue missions? Like what if somebody crashes, they could put down an SOS beacon and another player could come and rescue them and earn experience points or virtual money or something, you know, whatever. Like I think they should gamify everything to just keep people playing. I mean, people are already playing, you know, like, but there's a lot of serious stuff people doing it, and I think it'd be fun to have some more game mechanics like that in it. And it would help the more casual audience get into the game too. But, you know, we're going to be getting a career mode in 2024, so we'll see how You know, see how insane it is. How in-depth it is. Where is this? We just passed Laguna Beach a little while ago. We're going up the coast of California, Bella. If I turn off the multiplayer nameplates, it's like, and turn off the map in the corner, it's like even less obvious that it's fake. Oh, I'm not even on ultra graphics, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not even on ultra graphics. Here, let me turn it on ultra so you guys can see what that looks like. I think I'm on a high end because I was flying bigger planes. All right, might take a little bit for ultra settings to kick in. Usually when you're at like really big airports and flying larger planes like airliners, it really takes a hit to the performance. All right, here's Newport Beach next up. I can't tell if these are boats or just glitches in the rocks and stuff. It looks like rocks. It's hard to tell what those are supposed to be. I fly with a stick, Tucson. I have a left-hand Verpal stick. What's up, Chase? I'm flying the Got Friends Mini 500 helicopter. Yeah, these graphics are nothing compared to what's going to come in 2024. Like, the main graphics are going to be the same, but in Flight Sim 2024, all of the ground stuff is going to look way more realistic. They're adding biomes in the entire world for different types of trees, crops, grass. Yeah, it's going to look much, much better. They're improving a lot of the elevation data and the detail. You can see all the glitches, like these boats are like from satellite images and they're like sunk underwater, basically. So you can see all the glitches when you get close. But yeah, they're improving it all the time. And it also matters where you fly in the world. Some of the data is better than other parts of the world. We're gonna come up to Long Beach in a little bit, and I think I have some add-ons for Long Beach. Did I know that barbecue chicken originated from Korea? Did it? Well, I love it then. I love it anyway, wherever it came from. Yeah, look at some of these buildings. They're all like glitched out. You really see the lack of detail, you know, when you get really close. But you know, for the first next-gen sim, pretty amazing. You're pulling up to the pack? Nice. Let me turn on the nameplates again. Mike is right on my ass. Hard to convince new friends to learn flight sim. Yeah, I think, yeah, I do think if they do shared cockpit, it'll help a lot. Yeah, Bruce, yeah. The live shipping in boats is going to be so good too. You can see how like dead the water looks. I even have some shipping add-ons and there's like nothing out there. It's just blank. I think I see some up here towards Port of Long Beach we're coming up on. But yeah, it's very blank looking out there. What's going on, Afraid? Yeah, you gonna join us? Nesto, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's freezing a little bit right now. Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you guys want to try Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's on Xbox Game Pass. So if you have an Xbox or a PC... Sorry, the sim is still frozen. It'll be back in a second. If you have an Xbox or PC, you can try it as part of Xbox Game Pass. If you've never used Game Pass, the first month of membership, it's like a subscription thing. You get access to tons of games. The first month, I think, is like $1, like for an introductory price. But yeah, you can have as much, you can play it as casually or as realistically as you want. Yesterday, I was learning how to fly a few Boeing airliners, doing more realistic flights and flight planning with charts and all that. And today, we're just flying around for fun along the beaches, along the coast of California. But yeah, it's a really fun time. I recommend just giving it a shot. And you can fly anywhere in the world. So a lot of people want to go find their house or their neighborhood or places they've traveled to. Oh, dude says Game Pass, best subscription I've ever had. Oh, have had it since day one, yeah. If you play a lot of different games, I kind of love it. And PlayStation does a similar thing with PlayStation Plus, right? You pay monthly or annually and you just get access to their whole library.
About a mile out, you'll see Dog Beach. It's a place where dogs can run free and pretend they're wolves or something. Toby once tried to join them,
Janet.
thinking it would be a good way to meet people. He ended up getting chased by a pack of chihuahuas. Quite a sight, really. Kip, I must say, your flying is almost as smooth as Toby's attempt at making friends with those dogs.
Thanks, Janet. Thanks a lot, Janet. I really appreciate that. Could you let me know what's your favorite type of coffee? I like a cold brew with oat milk. What do you think? That has to be a viewer. It's an AI ATC program I use, and it has tour guides, so they'll call out places you're flying by.
Aviation of beverages,
you can talk to them.
Isn't it? My favorite type of coffee is a flat white.
Hey, Carl.
But only
It's
if it's made
Microsoft
by a
Flight Simulator.
barista who looks like they might be in a band. Toby once tried to make me one at Huntington Beach, Central Park West, but he ended up spilling it all over a duck. The duck was not amused. Anyway, I think your choice of cold brew with oat milk is very sophisticated.
Nice.
Much like
She likes
your
it.
flying skills,
Ooh.
which are, well, let's just say they're improving.
Nice, thanks. Man, Janet is very mean, so for her to say that that's a change. Oh, what's up, Dakota? You're coming in? Nice. Yeah, Carl, this is on PC and Xbox. I play on PC. How much longer? Oh, I don't know. Hours. I did 12 hours yesterday. I don't know if I'll do that long today. Got a later start, but yeah, we'll see how it goes, you know? See how far up the coast we get. All right, we're coming up on Seal Beach next. This is Surfside up here. You're going to go download it now? Nice. Yeah, do it, Carl. If you have Xbox Game Pass, it's on Xbox Game Pass. Grab it from there, and you can just join us. You could load up ahead. We're coming up to Long Beach soon, but just let me know. I'll tell you what the nearest airport is. And you can just load in, choose the USA West server, which is the one we're on, and just fly along. You can just pick any plane, start right on the runway, and pretty much just give it full throttle. It should give you tutorials when you first load it, and just chase us and come along. I'm using a map mic. I mean, I'm familiar with a lot of these though, because I live in the LA area. So some of them I know, some of them I'm looking at a map for. Trying to play tour guide a little bit. But Seal Beach has a VOR that we use a bunch when we fly into LA, around LA. SLI, I believe, is the code for the Seal Beach VOR, or VORTAC. How fast are we moving? We're going 100 knots right now. What's up, big deal? Was it me that did the 777, but the plane failed on takeoff? Yeah, that was me. That was me last night at like midnight or 1 in the morning, and then I got it started back up. Yeah, I had crash damage turned on, and last night I was learning it's new to Microsoft Flight Simulator, the Boeing 777, which is a huge airplane. There's only a couple bigger than it. And I got it all started up from the checklist and was learning it. And then I got on the runway at LAX and I was about to take off. I started rolling down the runway and I hit a pebble or something and it ended the game and said it was crash damage or something. So the crash damage in this can be very finicky. It's like basically if your wing tip touches something at 1 mile an hour, it will end the game. So I had forgotten to turn crash damage off, and all of that time was lost, so I had to redo it all. But yeah, I did end up redoing it, taking off, and we flew to Dallas, LAX to Dallas, Fort Worth, and I landed. The stream got cut off, though, because it was after 12 hours of streaming, which is the YouTube limit. But yeah. Okay, here comes the Port of Long Beach up here. I'm going to go out here to out into the water so we can see the port. I remember when COVID started, there were a lot of ships out here right now that it's showing, but there were so many ships stranded in the Port of Long Beach. I had a friend that flies privately, and he sent me some pictures of all of the ships. Pretty much, it looked, similar to this, or just all these freighter ships just sitting here in the water. How low can you go? To 0 feet AGL. You can go all the way down to touch the ground if you want. But yeah, I have crash damage off. It's the way to play. Pretty much everybody should always have crash damage off. There's not really a reason to have it on. I think I have some add-ons here, so I don't think this is completely stock graphics for the port. Oh, a Steam Deck, Tucson? Are you trying to run this on Steam Deck? There's a helicopter landing pad on that boat. I don't think I'm good enough to land on that. Oh, the ships are there for you too? Nice. I think maybe these cranes and stuff are part of the add-on. I have some I remember getting a Long Beach and LA, a general LA add-on that improved a bunch of places. Is the whole coast photogrammetry? I think this is an add-on that I got. It was like a Los Angeles area improvement kind of add-on from the marketplace. Oh, you never try it? Yeah, I mean the Steam Deck is not super powerful. It's great for more basic games. Yeah, I mean Microsoft Flight Simulator is a very demanding game, even on PC. The stock cranes look terrible, yeah. You know this port from GTA, yeah. Yeah, GTA 5 being set in LA was really cool. Oh, there's a kind of a big bridge up here. We can try to go into that one. This big, bluish tinted bridge. Land on the yacht. I don't know if I'm good enough. I can probably go into the bridge. Can you go to the Empire State Building? Yeah, you can go to the Empire State Building. I think there's a mod that restores the Twin Towers as well for people that want to see the Twin Towers in New York. There's mods for so much stuff in Microsoft Flight Sim. But yeah, if you go there now, of course you see the new World Trade Center. Microsoft actually restored what was it, Meigs Field near Chicago? Was it Meigs, right? Airport, on the water on the east side of Chicago.
Kip, coffee is like the aviation.
So sometimes
of
they'll
beverages,
restore historic things just because the flight sim community wants them.
My favorite type of coffee is a flat white, but only if it's made by a barista who looks like they might be in a band. Toby once tried to make me one at Huntington Beach, Central Park West, but he ended up spilling it all over a duck. The duck was not amused. Anyway, I think your choice of
It's
cold
pronounced
brew
Migs?
with oat
Is
milk
it?
is very sophisticated.
She's talking about my coffee
much
still.
like your flying skills, which are, well, let's just say they're improving.
Is this a mission? No, Rick, we're just on a mission to fly up the coast of California, but no, there's no mission. We're just flying. Open world. There are missions in Microsoft Flight Sim, though. They're like bush flights, landing challenges, discovery tours where they bring you around different parts of the world and show you all the new scenery they've worked on and stuff. Oh, MiG like MiG-15. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was Meigs. Meigs Field. All right. That concludes our tour of Long Beach. Let's keep going. You're departing Long Beach. Nice chase. We'll see you in a minute. I'm flying a helicopter, but my shadow is a plane. No, that's somebody right next to me. That's one of these guys. We got a pretty big group going right now. No, Arclight. I don't fly in real life, no. Whenever somebody asks me that, I say the same thing. I don't. My girlfriend does, and when she started flying, that's when I started simming, just to kind of learn about it myself. But yeah, I haven't flown myself. This would be kind of a fun way to fly. It'll look like I have like a, maybe there's a, there we go. Here we go. This is a good camera angle. Looks like we're streaming a GoPro in real life, but it's a game. Do I think I can fly for real? Mattering the plane, I think a simpler plane, I could probably get it started if there was a zombie apocalypse and we had to get out of there. But I don't know how I would react to a real world situation needing to fly a plane, you know? Like I could have a full on panic attack and pass out. I have no clue. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, Jack. So I don't pretend that I would be able to like save the day because of flying Flight Simulator, you know? I have no idea. Did my girlfriend help me at all when I was learning? I would ask her questions here and there, yeah. But I was starting learning IFR stuff in the sim because that's what I was most interested in, was like learning the avionics, learning how to program a flight plan and read charts. And she wasn't doing her instrument training yet. So, but any of the general stuff, like if I had any other questions, yeah, I would definitely ask her questions. She would point me to the FAR aim a lot. You can't seem to fly the helicopter. It spins around. Prince, go ahead and go into assistance options. Go to the main menu, go to assistance options under piloting. There's a couple helicopter specific assistance options. Just turn those on for now until you're ready to, like, you know, watch a YouTube video later and learn. I'm not very good at flying helicopters myself, but this one's not super hard to fly. But yeah, just go turn on the assistance options. What's important is like being able to fly around successfully. Don't worry about turning on the assistance options. Turn them on and have fun. That's my perspective. What's up, Chat Ops? Yeah, I've flown on VATSIM before, but lately I use Nearest airport is Torrance, KTOA. Kilo Tango Oscar Alpha, TOA. It's to our east a little bit. But yeah, I've flown on VATSIM before, jet ops, but I get annoyed sometimes using it just because the coverage is pretty lacking or people will go offline. Lately, I've been using, there are 2 new ATC products for Microsoft Flight Sim. One is called Beyond ATC. That's really good. You can talk to it. It's all AI, so it's available everywhere in the world, 24/7, you know. And then there's one called Say Intentions that I'm using right now for the tour guide feature. And it's a little more open-ended, but they're great. Can I say the name Madison? No. Yo, Madison. Am I on live players? Either one works for now to see me, but I use all players, Fearless. If you turn it on all players, then that'll let you see people even if they change the time of day or the weather in the sim. Because I could go in right now and I could just open up the weather and the time and I could change the time of day. So if all of a sudden we want to fly at sunset, there we go. So you can just change the time of day whenever you want. So if you turn on all players, if I do something like that, then you'll be able to see me. Otherwise, if you have it on live players, that means it's only people that are using live time of day and live weather. And we can switch to nighttime. Here we go. Now it's nighttime. Next up is Redondo Beach. It says live players only. You only see live players. Yeah, live just means that people are using live weather, live time of day, like how it is in the real world right now. So if I change my time of day like I just did, you would no longer see me. So just keep it on all players. All right, this is Redondo Beach. I like this camera view a lot. This camera view is awesome. Full screen, it won't let you chat in the full screen one. Well, that's weird. I don't know why that is. Yeah, the full screen stream is linked in the chat, guys, if you want to see the full stream and not the shorts, the vertical version. But worst case, you should be able to like hit my name and then go to my other lives, like my live stream list or whatever, and find it. That should work. Go to McDonald's. Hey, actually, when we get towards LAX airport up ahead, there's an In-N-Out burger we should fly by. I should see if I can find it. It's a classic In-N-Out spot. You go there, get In-N-Out burger, and watch the planes take off and land. It's awesome. You're mostly seeing them land from that perspective because they're pretty much always facing the water when they're landing. Sometimes they come in over the water to land.
Kip, coffee is like the aviation of
Cheers,
beverages,
Janet
isn't
again,
it?
just talking about coffee.
My favorite type of coffee is a flat white, but only if it's made by a barista who looks like they might be in a band. Toby once tried to make me one at Huntington Beach, Central Park
Is this
West,
real? No, Jordan,
but
this
he
is
ended up
Microsoft Flight
spilling
Simulator.
it all over a duck. The duck was not amused. Anyway, I think your choice of cold brew with oat milk is very sophisticated.
She won't stop
much
talking
like
about
your
the coffee.
flying
It's crazy.
skills, which are, well, let's just say they're improving.
All right, we're coming up to Los Angeles here, LA Airport. Oh, I have add-ons for most of LA. Let's make our way towards downtown and then Hollywood and get into the mountains a little bit over here. Then we'll make our way back out to the coast. But we'll go inland a little bit here just because we're in like the main area of LA. You're losing brain cells? Well then, stop watching it. What's up, LaVille? Is that an Airbus? Yeah, that was an Airbus. JetOp says I always fly in VATSIM. It's fun, proper model matching. Yeah. Yeah, model matching is definitely an issue. But I use the AI stuff for ATC jet ops because I don't really care if I see people in the proper planes. Like, I care that I'm getting full coverage everywhere all the time, even at tiny airports. That's more fun for me than seeing somebody in the right plane, you know? What's my girlfriend's thoughts on the sim? She's actually used it before to kind of research routes that she was going to fly in real life by looking at landmarks and stuff like that, and getting an idea of what the landmarks look like from the sky. Will I be landing? Probably not, especially because I'm horrible at flying helicopters. Yeah, we just want to keep going up the coast. But we're going to fly over this way because we can get towards the mountains over here. We can see, maybe we can land on the U.S. Bank building. That's a classic helicopter landing spot, like from Independence Day. And then make our way towards Hollywood. And then maybe out towards Santa Monica, and then continue up the coast from there. What's the plane doing? Stunts, of course. Saw yourself on the stream? Yeah, just get in front of me. You'll be there. No, this isn't real. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Short stream was brilliant. Yeah, I've been using the shorts streams too because it helps more people find the channel, and it's cool. We get a lot more people flying along together and chatting. It's a good time. We're getting people joining by the minute, it feels like. We're in Los Angeles in the sim. We're gonna go hit up. Downtown up here, and then we're gonna turn left, and we're gonna go to Hollywood, and then we'll probably turn another left, and then go towards Santa Monica. Hit up the big parts of LA here. In-N-Out, bro. Oh yeah, we should go find the In-N-Out. Definitely. Thanks, random white guy. Thanks for the 5 super chat, dude. You're gonna fly into me.
8,000 meters long.
The longest barbecue was 8,000 meters long. Wait, barbecue facts? Wait, the longest 8,000 meters? No way. That sounds like a Clippy fact. Yeah, XPN, come on out and meet us. Yeah, the closest airport right now is probably LAX. LAX is behind us to the left. Yeah, Josh, it's In-N-Out time. Yeah, we'll make our way over to the In-N-Out. I'll see if it's... I don't know if it's got custom... if it's got a custom, like, building or not to look realistic. We'll see. Crazy fun. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Los Angeles, yeah. Yeah, LAX is behind us. Over that way. But we're gonna, I think we should land on top of the US Bank building from Independence Day. And then, maybe we can go see like the Getty Museum, the Hollywood sign, Hollywood, and then Santa Monica before we leave the LA area. No, I don't think the In-N-Out has a helipad. That would be nice. Wouldn't it be cool if you could do a police chase helicopter and there's like a car that's running from you and you have to keep chasing it, stay within a certain amount of distance before they're caught? That should be a mission in Flight Sim. You're in an F-18? Nice. Come to us. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, Eli. Have I ever touched grass? No, no. I stay inside. All right, there's the U.S. Bank building. right, I'm pretty bad at flying helicopters, so this is gonna be painful to watch. Warn you in advance. Yeah, what's grass? Aren't you online right now, grass touching question person? Aren't you on the internet watching people play video games right now? You're literally on your phone watching video games. Who are you to judge? What are you talking about? What server? USA West. Why touch grass when you can be flying virtual helicopters around Los Angeles? Alright, I gotta slow down here. Alright, this is very difficult, and I'm horrible at flying helicopters. Josh is a pro. He's probably gonna land on this in like record time. Alright, here's the US Bank building. Josh says grass is overrated unless you're smoking it. Alright, this is gonna be it's gonna be not easy.
Yep, at your 9 o'clock, you'll see the
we got
Los
some
Angeles
lag.
City Hall. It's a massive building that looks like a giant wedding cake, and it was completed in 1928. Fun fact, my friend Toby once tried to climb it.
How are one of you guys
Spider-Man's
already on
Rosette.
it? That is
He
insane.
didn't get very far before the police got involved. Anyway, it's an iconic part of the LA skyline.
It's
and
so
was
difficult.
The tallest building in the city until 1964.
Oh no, why is it doing that? I'm not even hitting anything. Flying helicopters is so difficult. It's actually nuts that anybody can fly these in real life, I think. I'm trying to get it trimmed out here. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit better. No, this isn't on mobile devices. It takes way too much power to run. It's freezing now. We are freezing. Your friend Toby is your child's father and he doesn't know it. Fun fact. Do I get tired of doing fake things? Well, your text that you're writing on the internet is different than speaking to a human, isn't it? Why don't you go communicate with a human in real life? You know? You're fake communicating with someone on the internet. It's kind of weird, honestly. With a stranger, nonetheless. Pretty weird, dude. Shouldn't you be out, like, doing stuff in real life? Why are you on your phone? Get out of here. And then, no, I don't get tired of gaming. Heck no. It's incredible. Did you hit a nerve? No, I do this for fun. Why is the shorts chat like 1 in 50 people is some like person that thinks they're extremely important in the real world and that anybody cares about what they're saying? Why does shorts chat attract these children? It's so strange. I don't get it. Everyone else is just chill and normal, and then you get some weirdo that spends all day on Reddit parroting whatever they hear from the top comments section. It's just a bunch of children. Like, go outside. If you were outside yourself, you wouldn't be on your phone in this chat, you weirdo. Get out of here. You're in the chat with everyone else. How do you not recognize that? You're also here, you weirdo. If you were out doing something for real, you wouldn't be here. What do you not understand about that? All right, let me try to land on this thing. This is impossible. I don't know how you guys are so good at flying helicopters, by the way. Do I see you in an F-18? Not quite yet. I'm trying to focus on this horrible landing I'm doing. Once I can finally land on this, then I'll stop and look around at everyone else, but this is probably going to take me 20 minutes. Oh my god, somebody landed on with an Airbus. Oh no, it's so choppy. Staples Center, yeah. Staples Center's it's over there. Yeah, there it is right there. Oh man, I don't know that I can actually land on this. I don't think I'm good enough. I can't, like, once I get close to the building, the, like, rotor wash and stuff, it just starts pushing me all over the place. I can't slow down. Oh, that might be a better helipad down there someone else has landed on. The Earth is shaped... What? Yeah, this is difficult. You guys that are landing on that somehow, I don't know if you are just insanely good or you have all the assists on, but this is really difficult. Land on a plane, yes. Oh, they're using slew mode? Ooh. It's very, very difficult. I'm not even hitting my rudders and it just starts spinning in circles like crazy. Oh no! I think this is a fail. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I feel like I have a better chance of landing an airplane on this than a helicopter. It's not Manhattan, it's downtown LA. We're at the scene of the Independence Day. The 1994 smash hit Independence Day with Will Smith and Bill Pullman. This is where the woman was waiting up here to greet the aliens with her sign on top of the US Bank building. Someone's up there with a fighter jet. There's 2 fighter jets. Okay, okay. What's weird is it just starts rotating randomly. I'm not even hitting my left, right. I'm not hitting my rotation controls at all. And it's because hovering is insanely difficult in a helicopter. I can't do it. I know my limitations, and landing a helicopter is one of them. Well, especially precisely. Oh, am I kind of close? Oh, I'm not that far off. It's just very hard. Never say never. Okay, Thunderbird, take it easy. Thanks for joining us, man. It was fun. You made it upside down. Nice. Trip is down there on top of... I think that's a hotel down there. I stayed in that hotel once. Like the first time I came to LA, I stayed in that hotel. Control your power. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Especially with all the realism modes turned on. The way the wind, the way the air gets pushed around by the rotors and stuff, and the way it like hits the buildings and then comes back at you, it's pretty insane. Somebody just took off straight from the top. Yeah, mad respect to helicopter pilots. It's absolutely crazy how hard this is. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, sorry.
Kip, coffee is like the aviation of beverages, isn't it? My favorite type of coffee is a flat white, but only if it's made by a barista who looks like they might be in a band.
Oh.
Toby once tried to make me one at Huntington Beach, Central Park West, but he ended up spilling it
that counts.
all over a duck.
That counts,
The
I did
duck
it.
was not amused. Anyway, I think your choice of cold brew with oat milk is very sophisticated, much like your flying skills, which are, well, let's just say they're improved.
It counts. She just told me that my flying skills have improved. No, Ion Alien, the Xbox and PC traffic is together. Oh no. Oh, we're definitely going down. It's out of control. Steady, steady. Oh, there we go. A little better. Oh man. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's fly towards Hollywood and stuff. I see you guys are really, really good at flying helicopters. I'm impressed. I'm embarrassed by my lack of skills. Let's continue. Hollywood. Let's see. I think the Hollywood sign's over here-ish. Well, you know, we could go land in Dodger Stadium. That's close by too. Dodger Stadium's like right over here. Yeah, it's right here. Let's go to Dodger Stadium real quick. Yeah, Nod, good call. Yep, on the way. How'd the low-wing plane get up there? They might have like slewed or teleported up there, or maybe they stuck the landing somehow. Am I playing as Trevor or Michael? This is like if GTA was all of LA. The stadium's probably not too detailed. Man, you guys are so good at helicopters, it's nuts. Oh, it's gonna be a hard landing. Oof. All right, well, at least I'm on the ground. Johnny Rockets. I am using a mod for the trees, Morgan, called, it's called Rex AccuSeason. Look at the stands look so funny. Cut the grass. Yeah, this is pretty long. It's a little overgrown for a baseball field. It's true, look at it. Awesome landing here at 1,300 feet per minute. Oh yeah, I'm touching grass now. Are you proud of me? Fellow non-grass toucher who's on their phone asking if people touch grass. I'm touching grass. Benito's hilarious. What color are my eyes? Blue. Yeah, amazing graphics. Yeah, my PC. I have a NVIDIA 4080 and an AMD 7800 X3D chip. All right, let's see if I can take off the hardest part. As soon as you apply any power, this is what happens. It just starts spinning in circles. Which helicopter? This is the Got Friends Mini 500. It's a little single seater. Got Friends is an awesome developer. Like I love all their planes. And they have this helicopter too. Wow, Benito. Shut up. Fees, Sweden, Yoda, Santa Claus, Dia, Darkroom, Dude, Paul, Harold, AWOL, Fluffy, Ahmed, Whisper, and David. Thanks for the subs, dudes. Raccoon, thanks for that $5 super chat. I missed your. I don't know why I keep missing it. There's a lot of chatter happening. All right, let's head over towards Hollywood. Let's try to find the Hollywood sign because it's so. It's the tourist attraction. But thanks for the super chat, Raccoon. And the raccoon fact of the day was, raccoons love to take naps in trees. It allows them to not touch grass. Smart raccoons. Mars, this is Flight Sim 2020. Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, to the Hollywood sign. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Raccoons hate grass and love trash. Also true. What's up, John? Corey, thanks for the sub. And John. It's probably over where Dozen is at. Right on these hills right here. I believe this is this Hollywood right here to our left? Or is it further left? I think it's over there. There's not enough big buildings for this to be Hollywood right here. I mean, it's probably still part of Hollywood. I don't know where the borders are. The Hollywood sign might look really bad. I have no idea what it looks like in the sim. It's been a while.
You'll see the Snow White cottages. These charming little homes
yeah, it's
were
going to be
built
further
in the
along the mountains. This is the Getty right here, I think.
And are said to have inspired the cottages in Disney's Snow White.
Oh, sorry, this
and
isn't the
Seven
Getty.
Dwarfs. My friend Toby once tried to reenact a scene from the movie here, but he ended up getting stuck in one of the tiny doors. The fire department had to come and everything. It was quite the spectacle.
Yeah, this is the observatory. The Getty's like towards Santa Monica in the mountains over there, like the hills. Oh, you're in West Hollywood, Rick? Nice. Oh, there's the Hollywood sign right there. Oh, it looks pretty good. It could be because of the add-on. Yeah, this could be because of the add-on that the Hollywood sign looks higher quality. I remember when somebody turned it into Hollyweed. Oh, Hollywoodland, yeah. Yeah, it used to be Hollywoodland, huh? W. What's up, little man? All right, let's head out to, let's go to Santa Monica. We got to see all the touristy spots. Santa Monica. Obviously, we need to see the Ferris wheel on the pier. How much is that heli? It's got friends, so I don't think it's that expensive. It's probably like $10 or $15. I don't think the Mini 500 is free, right? Godfriends has a bunch of free stuff. But I don't think the Mini 500 is free. I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong and it's free. $15. Raccoon says he thinks it's 15. Oh, you just checked? Yeah, it's 15. Yeah, if you're on PC, they have some free stuff on their website you can download. I figured I'd go this direction and find the Getty. I think it's right up here at these next higher peaks over here. I know the freeway runs right in between, and then the Getty's on like the south side. Or I guess it'd be like the west, southwest. Hard left turn? For the Getty? I think the Getty's up here more. I think I'm coming up on it right over here. And then we'll go to Santa Monica. It's kind of on the way a little bit. Go to Vegas. Oh, Nod says it's crazy how many celebrities live in that area. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, it's gonna be up here at this next spot because the freeway, I think it's the 405 is coming up, and it's gonna be right on the west side of the 405. Labola's still here. Why aren't you touching grass yourself, Labola? You're in here telling people to touch grass, but you're typing on your phone. You're touching your phone instead of grass. Oh, it's so ironic. Shorts chat is wild. Yeah, there's some weirdos in the shorts chat, that's for sure. Also, today's not a great time to go touch grass. It's super hot in California. All right, there's the 405. There's the Getty to the left. We made it. Fake helicopter over a fake city. Are you using a fake internet screen device to type internet messages to strangers on the internet? Nerd. Go touch grass, nerd. What a weirdo. The Kobe crash? I think it was around this area, yeah. I think it might have been a little further north from here, but yeah, I think it was this mountain area over here. The pilot flew into some low-level clouds and got disoriented, I think is like the leading theory. But yeah, it's horrible, man. Here's the Getty. This place is awesome to visit. I'll make our way to Santa Monica. Real M wants a shout out. What's up, Real M? All right, Santa Monica's right over here to the water. Whoops, I shouldn't have reset my trim. Ooh.
Kip, coffee is like the aviation of
She won't
beverages,
stop about
isn't
the
it?
coffee. I'm
My
gonna turn her
favorite-
off. I'm turning Janet off. Bye, Janet. Oh, we didn't go to In-N-Out. You're right. I forgot. Yeah, we can make our way down towards In-N-Out. It's not far. I mean, Santa Monica is really close to LAX. What game? And do I like sports? I love hockey. I like the NHL. I'm a soccer fan, or, you know, as the rest of the world calls it, football, but I don't watch it too much. Hockey's definitely one of my favorite sports. Ice hockey. And this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 Browns. Football's not bad. I used to watch a lot of football, but I grew up playing and watching hockey, and I love ice hockey. Ronaldo or Messi? Messi. What am I flying? This is called the Mini 500. I don't know if this is based on a real helicopter or not. Sometimes they're fictional, but this is by a developer called Got Friends. It's a nice little single-seater helicopter. I'm really bad at flying helicopters, but it's especially landing them. See ya, Benito. Hockey's the best, yeah. I love going to games. Like, I've been to a bunch of Kings games. It's great. That's cool, Benito. I get it. I don't even really watch soccer, so I don't really have an educated opinion on the Ronaldo versus Messi debate. I'll let the professional soccer enjoyers decide. No flight plan, Priest. We're just flying along the coast in California. We started in Carlsbad down towards San Diego, and now we've made our way up to LA area. This is Santa Monica Pier right here. I do think we need to go south a little, back towards LAX, and try to find the In-N-Out burger, though. I think it's on Radford. A couple of beers, a few laughs, drinks. Now let's go find the In-N-Out burger before we make our way up the coast further. Yeah, LAX is a frame killer for sure. Alright, this is all Santa Monica Beach here. PC and Xbox. No, the lobbies are together, Rick. It's all cross-play. You can see each other. Yeah, there are some birds down there, yep. Here, let me get down a little lower so you can see them. There'll be some birds at the runway as well. Muscle Beach. How does the sim look so good? I'm on ultra settings and I have some add-ons for the LA area that make it look better. You can see a lot of these buildings look like crap though. Bird strike, yeah. Don't go touch grass, Ronaldo hater. That's me. Goof says, as my mom used to say, beer, football, and family. Nice. I like your mom. Smart lady. Dude's in his parents' basement and believes he's flying a helicopter. That's true. I'm rent-free in my parents' basement, drooling all over myself. Oh my god, somebody save me from my parents' basement. I'm in the middle of nowhere. In the sticks in the United States. We have satellite internet. I can barely get online. I'm drooling on myself in my mom's basement. I'm 850 pounds and I've never had a job and I have no friends. Help me. It's so weird how people on the internet are so good at knowing everything about your life. It's crazy. It's like they're psychics. Because the only people that use the internet are people that are living in basements. But not them. They're not in a basement. Dude's in his parents' basement thinking Messi's the GOAT. It makes me sick. Professional hater, yeah. You're doing a good job though, Benito. You're more inventive. You're a bit more creative than this Lobolo person who's playing on their phone for like over 30 minutes now instead of touching grass. All right, here's Los Angeles, LAX. Taking off, you went to add trim. It's at full nose down elevators. Ion, check that you don't have anything set to the elevator axis. You don't want to, or it's not the elevator axis, but your elevator trim axis. You don't want something set to that because then if you move that thing, it's gonna move the axis to that position instantly. You want to set like a button up and down, like increase, decrease, trim. That's the better way. No, I'm not a beta male. That's too close to alpha. I'm like a Quebec male, like very far down the alphabet, like almost all the way down to Zulu, almost all the way down to Z. You're World Cup alpha male, nice. I heard 98.6% of all people on the internet think they're alpha males, which is interesting because if you know anything about, nature, there's actually literally only one in a pack. So it's kind of weird how many there are. I don't know. It's kind of strange. I don't know how that works. Where's the In-N-Out burger? Oh, is that it? It's like after the departure end of the runway, inland. Okay, so here's the runway. Oh, is it right below me? No, I don't think it's to the side of the runway. Hold on, we gotta find this. Where's the In-N-Out burger? Oh, is that it right there? This looks like In-N-Out. I think this is it. Oh, this is totally In-N-Out burger right here. Yes, that's definitely it. It's right below me. I have been here many times. Not in real life, of course. I never leave the house. Ever. I've never left the house. I just happen to know where the In-N-Out burger is near the airport. Whoa. I only know that the In-N-Out burger is here because I looked it up on the internet because I've never left the house, remember? Don't forget. How's the line? Yeah, it definitely wraps around usually. It's easier to go inside. That's what I read on Wikipedia, though. I haven't been here in real life. I only know that because I read it on the online on the internets. Oh, I'm just going to set it down. Oh! Oh, good enough. All right, let's get out. All right, we got to get out of this thing. Walk over to the In-N-Out. Yes, the In-N-Out. We found it. The building next to it looks horrible, but at least the In-N-Out looks detailed. Yeah, they made the In-N-Out model. This is the drive-through. They got it perfect. They actually do have these cones here. They have these here to separate the people eating at the benches, at the tables here. Oh my god, they have the menu. Look, the double-double. All right, let's get Janet's order real quick. Hey, Janet, we're at the In-N-Out Burger. What do you want? This is definitely the In-N-Out Burger on Radford.
That's a classic mix-up. We're actually near the theme building at... not an In-N-Out Burger. The theme building looks like a spaceship that landed and decided to stay for the burgers. Speaking of burgers, my
there's a
friend
police
Toby
car there.
once tried to sneak a burger into the observation deck there.
Look at the difference
But
in
he
the
got
buildings.
caught
This is the
and
normal
ended up
building
giving a lecture
texture,
on the
and then
history
you
of
have the
ketchup to a
handcrafted
very
In-N-Out building.
confused security guard. True story.
There's a cop over here. 7 cheeseburgers. Yes, that's my normal. 7 double doubles, please. That'll be my appetizer. And then I'd like 3 milkshakes. I want the vanilla and chocolate swirled together. Oh, man, we finally made it. You know, it's been a long trip to get here. To watch planes landing at LAX from the In-N-Out Burger on Radford. I'm a legend. Cheers. Cheers, man. You know what would make In-N-Out better? If you could order a beer at In-N-Out. That would make In-N-Out even better than it already is. Look, even the military loves In-N-Out. We got a Army Chinook helicopter placing its order from the sky. Janet, we just arrived at In-N-Out Burger near the Los Angeles airport. What would you like me to order for you? How does the helicopter hold me up? Dude, I don't even know. It's absolutely crazy. In-N-Out's overrated. You know, believe it or not, I actually agree with you. I do think In-N-Out's pretty overrated. I don't think it's trash, but it's definitely better than like a McDonald's or like a, it's better than like a McDonald's or a Burger King. But In-N-Out, it's pretty good. It's solid. I would rather have In-N-Out than McDonald's, but I don't think In-N-Out is like the best thing of all time. People in California and on the West Coast in general definitely talk it up way too much. So believe it or not, I agree with you. It's not trash though. It's pretty good. I don't mind In-N-Out. Oh, that plane is glitching. It's glitching badly. Do you have 5 guys? Fearless says I'll take 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, number 6 with that extra dip. You need one animal style though. And well done fries. Yeah, the In-N-Out model is really well done. All right, let me mess up this takeoff. Whoa. Whoa, it's glitching. What is happening? We're going up, we're going down. Oh. I don't know what's happening here. Let me go out of full screen mode and back in. It's the frame rate glitch. Oops. We're down. Oh. That was the frame rate glitch that happens with the NVIDIA frame generation. What is going on? This is what I get for running Ultra. This is fine. Oh, let me turn off, I gotta turn off frame generation. It's just destroying the game. They really need to fix this bug. Alright, frame generation is off, which means the frames are gonna get way lower, but that's fine for now. Alright, there, now I can see what's happening. Alright, much better. See how low the frame rate is though compared to with frame gen. Frame gen's pretty magical when it works. Alright, up the coast. Let's continue up the coast. Oh, we got a southwest landing right there. Doesn't have a livery though. Fake helicopter, my fake helicopter in the fake world, yes. I don't know if Lobola understands what a video game is. Kind of weird. Go and, since you're on your phone all the time and not touching grass, go and Google what a video game is. You have a lot to learn. I bet the same person talking about how fake this video game is posts a filtered photo of themselves on Instagram every day trying to get people to like them. That's very much more real. Definitely not fake at all. Corey, Equez, Guy, and Shugo, thanks for the subs, guys. This is the... Charlie, this is the Got Friends Mini 500. Oh, my pilot disappeared. What the heck? We have no pilot anymore. All right, let's make our way up the coast. We got Malibu coming up here after Santa Monica. And then up the coast is pretty awesome. This drive is really cool, actually, in the real world. Not that I've ever driven up it. Of course, you guys know I don't leave the house. All right, let's try frame generation again. All right, there we go. Nice and smooth now. Fearless says, I remember a while ago you got me to try out the DA62. Oh, it's your favorite plane. Nice. If you like the DA62, you'd probably love the DA42 as well. Where are we flying the fake helicopter to? Have you been paying attention? We've just been flying up the coast of California, but I know it's hard for you to keep track of that stuff. Your brain's not quite working all the way, but that's okay, dude. It's great you being here and supporting the stream. We really appreciate it. Benito, don't worry about it, dude. Benito says, I apologize for the hate. My mom got me in trouble. Now I have to give you my allowance. Thanks for the super chat, Benito. I love Ronaldo so much. Labola, why are your comments so passive aggressive? He's just a weirdo on the internet. Some people, like, that's their calling in life. They can't do anything else. They got to be on the internet, just being a little hateful person. It's okay.
Mom got me in trouble.
Larry, yeah, if you click the link that's pinned, you can see the full screen stream. The one you're on is for YouTube Shorts, so it's in a vertical format. But yeah, just hit the link that's pinned. Anybody in there that wants to see the full width stream. Thanks, Benito. Godspeed. Yeah, we're on our way up the coast. Don't worry. Thanks for the $5 super chat, Benito. I appreciate it, man. I'll put that towards a Messi jersey. You can't click it? Oh, really? It's just a full link. You can't click it, really? I'm not sure how to make it clickable if I put the full link in there. I'm not sure. Are all you guys having that problem? You can on Android? Just a link on mobile, huh? Oh, someone says you have to hit the 3 dots and then click on it. All right, back to Santa Monica again. We're going to pass by again. We're going to head up to Malibu. Malibu is next up the coast. Oh, you can't on iPhone. That's weird. I think you could like tap my face or whatever and go to the channel page and then find the regular stream there probably. That might be another way to do it, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why it's such a pain on the short stuff. Yeah, there's like 2 chats going, one for the widescreen stream and then one for the short stream. You figured it out? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know that I can do anything else other than put the link there pinned. All right, here we are passing a bunch of insane houses and pools on the beach. I'm sure these are like a cool $20 million, easily affordable by anyone. Yeah, Morgan, I'm streaming both from OBS, yeah. What specs? If you type specs, it'll give you exclamation specs. It'll give you a link to the site that has it all. All of my gear and my PC build and all that stuff is on there. Don't worry, there are no ads or anything there. Who in their right mind would want to live in California? Lots of people. The weather is absolutely insane. 1 in 9 Americans live in California, so more than 10% of the US population's in California for a reason. They're not all idiots.
Kip, at our 3 o'clock, about 2 miles out, you'll see Skull Rock.
I would say that California is
Skull
probably one of the
Rock
most
isn't
desirable
actually a
places in the
skull,
entire
but it
world
looks
that
a
people
bit
want to
like
live,
one
so it's
if
kind of
you
weird that you don't
squint
know that.
and have a vivid imagination.
Kind of weird.
It's a natural rock formation that has been eroded over millions of years to look like a skull.
Janet's
My
actually
friend Toby
giving
once tried to climb it dressed as a pirate, but he got
Actually
stuck
giving tour
halfway
guide
up
info here.
and had to be rescued by a very bemused park ranger. He spent the rest of the day explaining that he was just trying to
Labola's a
find
bot,
buried
probably.
treasure. True story.
It's so expensive here. Yeah, California is super expensive for sure. I mean, everywhere in the country is too expensive. Nobody, yeah, a lot of people did leave I haven't looked up the stats on that, how many people left California. But there's definitely, you know, because California is so expensive, like a lot of major cities, yeah, a lot of people, especially people that work remotely now, have definitely moved out to just smaller parts of the country, you know? It makes sense. I mean, nowhere in the U.S. is affordable. Yeah, you live in San Diego. Nice. San Diego is beautiful. I love San Diego. Yeah, there's so many great places, but yeah, things are just so expensive. Like, I don't think there's anywhere in the country that anybody can... Is that... I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there is nowhere in the entire United States you can work a minimum wage job and afford a 2-bedroom apartment. You know, like if you have a family or something. But it's kind of... I don't know. I also agree that it's kind of not the norm. It's kind of a very American thing to live on your own. Most of the world, people live, multi-generations live in the same house. But in America, it's been very, very like stigmatized, like living with your parents. It's like a uniquely American thing. That doesn't mean that it's right that nobody can afford their own place, but like, it is a different thing in America where people assume that you should be living on your own when you're an adult, like in your own apartment by yourself. That's not how it works in most of the world. Most of the world, yeah, people live with their family for a long time. Yep, people all over the world live with parents until they get married, yeah. And even sometimes after that, you have multi-family houses, or, you know, multi-generation houses and families in the same house, like a larger house where they'll have, you know, multiple bedrooms for one generation and then for the next, you know, and yeah. It's just another thing where in America it's just totally different in the United States. Yeah, Americans are doing it because they have to, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's just totally unaffordable anywhere. It sucks. Home ownership is way down because things are way too expensive. Previous generations could get a house at like 1/20th or whatever of the working hours that somebody has to put in today to afford a house. It's basically impossible. It's not for lack of trying. No, Glenn, I'm not an actual pilot, no. I just do the sim. Prices of houses, 18 plus. Yeah, between 18 and 30. Yeah, 30 plus. Yeah, nobody can afford a house anymore. No way. You have to be earning like... You just have to be earning so much money. What's up, Tim? I saw your rules on asking... What rules? I don't have any rules about hardware. I have a 4080 NVIDIA 4080 Founders Edition, and it's Microsoft Flight Simulator on PC is very dependent on your CPU, actually. That's one of the most important things. And I have the AMD 7800 X3D. Autobot for specs. Yeah, it might be because I'm running 2 different streams right now, so I think maybe it's only... I think it might be only working on the main stream instead of the one on shorts. How do you pay for what, Jeanette? $7,900. Oh, what's the XTX? You're a 788 pilot? Nice. I was flying the 787 this week, learning it. I flew the Dash 10 a little and then the Dash 9. I think there's a Dash 8 mod, but I haven't tried it. All right, here we go. We got the mansions. Malibu mansions. Oh, it's the AMD card. Oh, the same as the 4080. Nice. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim is very CPU heavy because a lot of it's on a single thread, so you need a pretty powerful CPU. A lot of people are limited by their CPU, not their GPU. Chase says California is beautiful, and that's coming from Oregonian. Yeah, man, the whole West Coast is beautiful. I mean, the U.S. is just so big. There's so many great places in the U.S. There's some just beautiful places like on the East Coast that there's just so much like wilderness, and yeah, I mean, it's a gigantic country. I think a lot of that time people always like make fun of Americans for not leaving America and traveling, but like America's almost as big as all of Europe. So it's like there are so many different places to visit just in the United States. It's insanely huge. So it's like we don't really need to travel to see and go to totally different places because the country's so huge. But it is good to travel, just, you know, socially, like to get out of your country and meet other people outside of your own country is important, but a lot of people can't afford it, and the US is so big, like a lot of people just are happy just visiting different states. Still can't find what, Rick? $7,950 X3D. Yeah, the 7800 X3D is supposed to be the best for games. Andy says it's good being worldly. Oh, you can't find us? You have to make sure you're on the USA West multiplayer server, Rick. So if you go to your main menu, go to the top right and click on your gamer tag, like your name in the corner. Make sure you're set on USA West, that server. That's the server we're all on. Then you should be able to see us. What's up, Jeff? How's it going, dude? You're so tired. Jeff, I slept until noon because we were up so late flying. Oh, you're up north. Okay. Yeah, we're just like leaving like the Malibu area still. We got a ways to go. Make our way up the coast. I'm going pretty slow too. I'm going to try to speed it up actually. I got to pitch this thing forward and get going faster. Deuce, you got the X3D? And 7900 XTS, XTX, nice.
At our 12 o'clock,
Yeah, the X3D
just
chips
2
are
miles
nuts.
out, you'll see Broad Beach. It's a lovely stretch of sand that looks like it was designed by someone who only had a ruler and a lot of enthusiasm. They say it's where the rich
I'm gonna
and
try to get
famous
lower,
go to
too.
pretend they're just like us, only with better beach towels. My
What is
friend
that out there?
Toby once tried to join a beach yoga class there, but he got tangled in his own
You like the
mat
flight attendant?
and ended
Yeah.
up rolling
The tour guides
into
are
the
pretty
ocean.
funny. The cabin
The
crew are
instructor
kind of
said it
awesome
was the
too.
most graceful
Or they'll like
exit
make
she'd ever
announcements when
seen.
you're taxiing and taking off, and on after you take off. Just like a full-on cabin crew. There's like 3 of those now. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm Kip OTG in game. Ion. Not showing up in a plane. If you have the multiplayer nameplates turned on, you should see all the names like I do. Yeah, Nod, you can log in from Xbox, yeah. The game is on Xbox and PC. You're gonna marry the flight attendant? Nice. You have some competition though. That guy Toby's like her best friend. In disguise. She said that they could get married someday. My name is a plane on your screen. Yeah, the model matching can be pretty bad. So if you don't have the same plane or the same helicopter I'm in, for some reason, instead of replacing all helicopters that someone doesn't have with one of the 2 that everybody has, so you can see a helicopter, it just shows you a plane instead. It's really weird. Hopefully they improve that in 2024. What's up, Tim? Oh, combo deal on Newegg. Yeah. More cores. Yeah, slower single thread. Well, at the end of the year, like Microsoft Flight Sim is one of a few games that have a problem that don't take advantage of multi-threading. And 2024, though, when that comes out, they've made tons of improvements, so it's going to take advantage of multi-core CPUs instead of being so highly single-thread dependent. So your chip will work a lot better when 2024 comes out, supposedly. That's what they've been saying. And they also said that the requirements are not going up. We'll see if that's true or not. Like, who knows? We'll have to see for ourselves once it comes out, but that's what they said, is that because of the optimizations they've made, that people aren't going to have to get like brand new computers to run Flight Sim 2024. Hoping that turns out to be true. Where'd I get the helicopter? It's in the marketplace. This one's called the Got Friends Mini 500. Got Friends is like one of the coolest developers. They make really awesome planes and helicopters. And yeah, combo deals are great if you're building a PC. Like if you have a Micro Center near you, Micro Center sometimes has some insane combo deals with like a motherboard, memory, and a CPU. You're gonna save like 50%. Oh, someone just flew by in a fighter jet. Tim says, I think it'll work on 3060 level hardware. Yeah, I was on a 3080. I'm sure a 3060 would be fine too. I was on a 3080 before I upgraded to the 4080. And, it handles it when I'm streaming as well. What's the aim of the game? It's a simulator, so it's really up to you. But, like, you can take it as seriously as you want. But it's a flight simulator, so it's meant to realistically reproduce what it's like to fly planes and helicopters, gliders. But you can, you can just fly it super casually and have fun like we're doing today. We're just flying up the California coast, or you can learn like the ins and outs of a specific plane, how to get it started up for real, how to use air traffic control and do flight planning and fuel planning and take off. Like, it's really up to you what you want to do. And if you have Game Pass, you can try it. If you have Xbox Game Pass for PC or Xbox, it's on there. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Arctic, we're flying up the coast of California. We just left like the Malibu area, so we're going to be coming up on like Ventura County soon. We're just flying up the coast, mostly in helicopters. Would Flight Sim 2020 work on 2070 hardware? I don't know, but I mean, again, you should just try it in Flight Sim 2020 because it's out now. And whatever works in 2020 should probably work in 2024 as well. You like to fly in Africa, Dubai, and New York. Nice. I haven't done much flying in Africa. I've definitely gone to New York before. We've done quite a bit in Europe. I think I should fly more around like Japan. Japan would be cool. If you haven't flown around the Caribbean since the world update they did, the free world update for the Caribbean, it's beautiful. Like all of the coastlines and stuff, all the improvements they made are really, really cool. You can like start in the Florida Keys or something too, and then make your way down. Yeah, the graphics are great, and they're getting better. So this is Flight Sim 2020. So obviously it's like almost 4 years old now, but Flight Sim 2024 is coming out at the end of this year, and they're improved even more. Like the lighting, they're adding ray tracing, a whole new lighting model. They're going to be adding like rocks, trees, crops, grass, all sorts of stuff everywhere in the world. Yeah, it should look insane. It's pretty exciting. Flight Sim 2024 is going to be cool. It comes out in November. The weather is super hazy right now. It's using real world weather, so all this is based on like what is being reported as real world weather wherever you're flying. All right, we're coming up to Point Magoo. Military base right here. I don't know if it's actually a base, but it's a... Is it a naval base? I'm not sure technically what counts as a base or not. Like if every military airport considered base. Anyway. Oh, it's Navy. Nod says it's Navy. What's up, Sauce Man? Turn off ray tracing should be fine with 2024. Yeah. Space Force base. Yeah, it's cool how, like, we went from really clear conditions to this haze that's here over, like, we're almost near Oxnard. Glad I turned on unlimited fuel before we started.
Kip, that's a classic mix-up. We're actually near the theme building at...
What?
Not an In-N-Out Burger.
She's talking about In-N-Out Burger.
The theme building looks like a spaceship that landed and decided to stay for the burgers.
It's where they keep all the
Speaking
aliens,
of burgers,
yeah.
My friend Toby
This is like
once
Area
tried
52.
to sneak a burger into the observation deck there.
It's the
but he
second
got caught
location.
And ended up giving a lecture on the history of ketchup to a very confused security guard. True story.
What's up, Paul? How do you do what stuff? What do you mean? We're just playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. You just get the game and you fly. And you watch YouTube videos to learn how to fly. That's about it. And you just hop on multiplayer server and join everybody and we all fly around together. Sorry, Chris, but I gotta turn that off. I'm trying to turn on some moderation, but... Here, let me turn that one off. YouTube moderation sometimes is not great, but... Anyway, I turned it off again. Sorry, Crisp. Oh, the voice and the AI. Oh, you have it? The one I'm using is called Say Intentions. It's got a... It's full-on AI ATC with multiplayer. I have a link to it with like a little... I have like a coupon code thing. A discount code if you want a discount on the first month. But it's like $20 a month. If you don't want to spend that much money, you could get Beyond ATC. Beyond ATC is also really good, and it's a one-time cost. Also has... it's for ATC. But yeah, Say Intentions has like tour guides and cabin crew, and you can hear other people talk on your frequency when you're using ATC. It's pretty awesome. I'm a fan. Yeah, Beyond ATC is great though, especially if you're doing airliner stuff and you want your pilot monitoring to do all of the comms. You can just tick a couple boxes and it'll do almost all of the communication stuff for you. You don't have to say anything, which is pretty nice too. We're just flying up the coast of California. We're at Oxnard now. We started in Carlsbad near San Diego. And we just got into this super hazy area in Oxnard. This is Port Hueneme we're passing by. But yeah, we've just been flying up the coast together. Usually I have more of a involved flight plan and we land at a bunch of airports, but today I just kept it super simple. Yeah, it's super foggy up here. We could change the weather if we want. Like, for those of you that don't play Flight Sim, you can just change the weather. So I can just go in here and grab a different preset. And just change it in real time, like this. And now all of a sudden the weather's good. At least good enough to see. The helicopter, this one's 15 bucks. It's by a developer called Got Friends. It's called the Mini 500. So it's just a little single-seater. It's got a bunch of cool liveries for it. Yeah, I don't own too many helicopters, and I don't fly them that often, but this one's pretty fun. Got Friends is like a really good developer that makes some great stuff. What's up, Arctic? You remember the first plane you flew was a 152? Nice. In real life, if you ever want to try to flight sim, flown a plane before, start with a plane you've flown in real life. Yeah, that makes sense. And probably vice versa, right? Tim says, I thought Beyond ATC... Oh, you bought it. It can't understand you. What kind of, like, accent do you have, Tim? I know that if you... Like, a lot of the speech recognition stuff skews really heavily towards, like, American and British English accents. So sometimes if you have an accent other than those, it cannot understand you as well, even though they're trying to improve it all the time. So I think it's kind of hit or miss, mattering what accent you speak with. So that could be it. But the good thing about Beyond ATC though is, at least, like, unlike Say Intentions, with Beyond ATC you have the option of just clicking buttons to reply, or you can have the co-pilot respond. So at least you can do that. With Say Intentions right now, you don't have that option. You always have to speak to it. Like, you can type to it, but I think they're going to take that away. But it doesn't have like a co-pilot feature just yet. So I think Beyond ATC is a little better in that case. No, Paul, I'm not sure about that helicopter. Is it in Microsoft Flight Sim? All right, let's check if it's still hazy out, or if we're through it. I'm going to switch back to live weather. Ooh, it's still so bad. Here, we can make it rain if we want rain. You can do whatever you want. Storms, broken clouds. Let's go back to this one for now. It looks goofy. What does, the helicopter or it being so hazy? based on real world weather, so I guess it's super hazy in Oxnard and Ventura right now. Do I ever fly the retro jets? What do you mean by retro? Like, what just came out? Was it the MD-11? Is that a retro jet? I mean, I was flying the 737, and you guys were saying that's like 50 years old. Oh, you mean like the fighter jets? I don't really fly the military jets. I fly a lot of like GA type planes. Like most of the time, I'm flying like a turboprop, like the Meridian or something like that. But this week, because the 777 came out recently, I started flying some of the jets and getting back into them a bit, like airliners. Do I have any idea what they mean for career mode? They are being pretty tight-lipped about it. Some people at FS Expo that just happened a couple weekends ago asked them about it point blank, and they said they won't say much about it. So I'm personally skeptical. I have a feeling it's just going to be a bunch of mission packs. Until I know more, I'm going to assume that it's a bunch of mission packs that show off the new capabilities of the engine.
Mix-up. We're actually
I'm going to turn Janet off. So, yeah, until they reveal more about it, that's going to be my assumption. MD-11 old makes me feel old. But they did show off a bunch of, like in the trailers for Flight Sim 2024, they showed off things like the rescue missions, like medical rescue missions, crop dusting, firefighting, like aerial firefighting. And I don't know yet if they're doing that to kind of show off the new capabilities of the engine in the sim, or if they actually have like a long-term career mode progression thing in there. But yeah, I still remain skeptical. I'm going to assume that it's just a bunch of mission packs, kind of like the bush flights and the landing challenges, and there'll be one for each career type. I would not be surprised if that's all it is, instead of a full-on career mode that would replace something like On-Air Company. Oh, the 717 came out? Is that a retrojet too, I guess? What's the 717 like? I'm not super familiar with all the airliners, so. No, my girlfriend doesn't fly as a career. She just has her private. Just to fly, like GA, fly as a hobby. I think like she is very, very strict about, like she's so good at studying, and she's like an extremely responsible person in general. So it's like she has like a great mindset for flying, and yeah, she flew us up. I flew with her right when she got her PPL. She flew me and one of her best friends up the coast. We're in LA, so we flew up to Santa Barbara and like got a coffee. Yeah, I think if she wanted it to be a career, she could. Yeah, studying and safety. Yeah, she is very, very, very cautious and by the book, and just very, very thorough in everything she does. So it fits her well. she's good at it. All right, we're like leaving Ventura County now, and next up is Santa Barbara County. And then after Santa Barbara, we is SLO its own county? I think San Luis, or is San Luis Obispo part of Santa Barbara County? I forget. She's a good woman and thorough. And thorough. He's a good doctor. What's up, Renegade? Any tips for learning how to fly? It's important to have a good yoke, or any kind of yoke or flight stick if you're going to fly. If you're on PC, you can't really fly easily if you're trying to use like keyboard and mouse, so you need some peripherals. Xbox controller is also very hard to fly with, so I would recommend getting like a basic stick or yoke to start. It's really difficult to fly in the sim without one. And then I would say start small. Start with a small plane like the Cessna 172 or the Diamond DA-40 and try to learn the basics that way. Like you could always just jump in and fly like fighter jets, or if you're into helicopters or gliders, those are all in the sim too. But if you want to fly a regular plane and like eventually make your way up to the airliners and jets and stuff like that, yeah, start small because there's a lot to learn outside of just flying the plane itself. Like learning about weather and how to even know how to get to somewhere, how to do a flight plan, how to navigate. All those things happen regardless of the plane you're flying. But yeah, and hit up YouTube. Anytime you have a question, go to YouTube. There's so many people that make good videos specifically to your plane. Google everything you have an answer about. You know, if you're motivated to learn, and whenever you have a question, you try to find the answer, like you're gonna get there. You know, everything's learnable. I didn't know anything before I started simming like 3 years ago. It's almost, or has it been 4 years now? I guess it's been 4 years. Like this month, actually. Yeah, just remember it's all learnable and there's no rush. Like you can go your own pace in the sim. And there's just so much information out there that yeah, you can just Google everything and YouTube everything to learn. And don't be afraid to turn on the assists either. Like go into the assistance menu, turn on things like auto rudder assist, turn on unlimited fuel, turn on auto mixture. There's a bunch of settings. There's a bunch of settings you can turn on to just not worry about certain things, and you can learn them later and turn the assist modes off later. Like whatever it takes to get success one step at a time, you know? Navigation. Not to pimp out my own videos, but the last video I made was in like January, I think. Or this video. I don't make too many videos, but I did make one specifically about getting from one airport to another anywhere in the world with the Cessna 172. I'm sure there are probably more videos like that on YouTube as well that you can look up. But if you want to learn, like, I do have one on that if you want to learn the basics of, like, using the Garmin G1000, using the autopilot, and navigating to any airport. It's like a kind of a quick start guide on how to do that anywhere in the world using all the capabilities of the Garmin. But I don't have too many videos. Most of the stuff I've posted is about Garmin stuff in general. So there are a lot of other YouTubers that have a lot better and more videos on other topics. Especially if you want to fly airliners or something. That's not something I'm into, or I do, so. What's up, Silver? Yeah, welcome back, dude. And Deuce says the HOTAS one is a good one, but you have the Logitech yoke. Okay. Yeah, I started with the Logitech stuff. The throttle for the Logitech and the rudder pedals. The rudder pedals are not good. I would not recommend the Logitech rudder pedals. They're very hard to like push them to get them started. It's yeah, they're not smooth at all. 2024 one feature you'd like to see is a Doppler radar. There are a Doppler radar. There are radar units, weather radar units on a bunch of planes, where it'll show you detected precipitation separate from like a NexRad style one. It just matters the plane you're flying. You can only see your nav lights on the stream. Yeah, I saw some nav lights fly by me. What was that? Are you invisible? I have no idea what's going on. I think it's time we check to see what the live weather looks like again. See if things have improved at all. Okay, they improved a little bit. Still like mostly, it's pretty hazy with not many clouds, so it doesn't, the sim looks way better when there are clouds, like just the way the lighting looks, but yeah, great community. In general, the flight sim community is great. Sometimes you'll have some weirdo hop on the YouTube short stream, but besides that, yeah, people that are actually in the flight sim community a lot of them are very helpful. There's some gatekeeping type of stuff when it comes to like realism, and you ask a question, somebody just like is very unhelpful. There's some people that are still jerks, of course, but for the most part, there are a lot of places you can find, yeah, people that are way more normal and just out to help out. You're using a jetpack? Oh, it looks like a Cessna. You have the jetpack? I didn't download that mod. I remember seeing it. Jeremy says you have a favorite aircraft. Yeah. The Piper Meridian is my favorite. It's by a developer called FS Reborn. It's my favorite plane. It's a single engine turboprop. It has like wear and tear, a lot of realistic things that happen with it. It's got like a fuel truck that comes and a car that comes and drops off passengers, and it's amazing. I generally fly like turboprops. Australia? Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, usually on Saturdays, like for these kind of streams, the group flight ones, we'll pick somewhere in the world to fly. We're just going up the coast of California right now, though. We've been going, what, 2.5 hours so far? Tanner says, is there a good VR setup with realistic controls for helicopters? If you do VR and Microsoft Flight Sim, you're not going to want to use like your VR handles, like your handheld controls. You're going to want to have like a flight stick, rudder pedals, and a throttle quadrant instead, as if you're not using VR. And then so you're going to want to have the headset on and then use your physical like controls, not the hand controls, like your VR hand controls. That'll be impossible to use. Yeah, in-game favorite is the Meridian, yeah, Piper Meridian. Because the VR hand controls are very hard to use. Like you're going to have to look down, move your hand, try to grab the physical knob or whatever, you know, and pull it. You're going to constantly be looking down and looking up, looking down, looking up over and over again. And it's way more realistic to have your own stick and throttle and rudder pedals because you're physically touching them, you know? So you just use the headset instead of a monitor, but use real peripherals like you would without VR. That's what I would recommend for VR setup. Like pretend like you have a normal non-VR setup. Get a stick, a yoke, a throttle, rudder pedals, whatever you're going to do. For helicopters, it's a little different. You're going to want to make sure you can set them up with like in a dead stick configuration, not like a traditional spring-based rudder that'll snap back to middle, you know? So you want to simulate rudders, helicopter stuff as much as you can. Like you might even want to get like more of a collective style control you can pull up or down, like a horizontally mounted stick, you know? There are setups for that kind of stuff. Probably a bit more expensive, but it's doable. What's up, pizza time? Taking suggestions? I mean, we're just flying up the coast of California right now in our helicopters. I'm going to change the weather. This looks like crap. I'm going to change it to a preset again because it's just horrible right now. This cinematic preset here is pretty good. There we go. Can actually see stuff. Oh, we're in Santa Barbara. Yes. I fly out of Santa Barbara Airport a lot. It's awesome. VR is very cool. Your son can do it. You get disoriented. Yeah. Yeah, I have VR and I don't really like using it. I use it very rarely and not for a long period of time. I prefer to just use a nice big monitor. A lot of people that do simming will buy an entire TV and like mount it on their wall or have it far from them so they have like a huge screen. That's a pretty popular thing to do with sims in general, is use a 4K TV instead of a computer monitor. But I'm on a 32-inch monitor and it's great. I used to use an ultra-wide, but I changed over to a 32-inch 4K recently and love it. Oh, do I wish Dune was explorable? Yeah, that would have been cool. That was a cool update, though. I mean, we get so much for free in Flight Sim 2024. So, yeah, it would have been nice if we could explore Dune. How realistic is it to me? I mean, I'm not a real pilot, so I don't have the real world to compare it to. But it really matters what plane you're flying. Some planes are way more realistic according to like real pilots than others. So it just depends on what you're flying. People that fly airliners, there's a dev called PMDG that makes some of the more realistic airliners. And they have failures and all sorts of stuff. It's Microsoft Flight Sim, Cookie. Oh yeah, so I see you now? Or I don't see you, I just see your navigation lights. Yeah, sorry, I don't have the jetpack thing on. Yeah, it's Flight Sim 2020, yep. Graphics-wise, I mean, this is the most realistic-looking simulator I think that's ever existed for graphics. I mean, you can see it for yourself. It's only going to get better at the end of this year as well when Flight Sim 2024 comes out. This is by far the best looking of the major simulators. Oh, you played a while ago, but your family's computer had a problem. Oh, you have to re-download it? Yeah. It can take a long time to re-download it, unfortunately, but... yeah, just get it started and, you know, go do other stuff until it's ready. Until it's done downloading. DCS. I don't play DCS, but a lot of people are really, really excited about, or really, really love DCS. I never got into it. No, Hawaii. I'm not in VR. I just play on a monitor. Jeremy says in privately owned airfields, not listed and owned by a billionaire. Yeah. I mean, in the sim, you can just go land on it, though, so it's kind of cool. Tim says it does a good job depending on the plane. You loose the ass feel. Find myself having to watch the instruments more. Yeah, it's only going to get you so far, right? Just because... people have used Flight Sim to like work on their instrument rating stuff because it doesn't, you can't physically feel the sensations of flying the plane, right? So yeah, you got to be in a real plane for that. It's never going to be able to make it feel real, like moving around and stuff in your chair, but... will I have to rebuy 2024? Yes. It's going to be a new standalone version, a new standalone game. But almost everything you bought in Flight Sim 2020 will work in 2024. And then at some point, the planes will be able to be updated to take advantage of like new features and stuff in 2024. So like something Microsoft showed was like an upgrade ability. So say this helicopter gets a bunch of new functionality and stuff to make it work better in Flight Sim 2024. You could pay like a couple dollars to update it to the 2024 version of the helicopter. Or you could just keep using the 2020 version instead of upgrading to the 2024 version. But they said the vast majority of things that you have bought or installed for Flight Sim 2020 will work in Flight Sim 2024. But yeah, it's going to be and they said like Flight Sim 2020 is going to be, it's going to be maintained for years. So it's not just going to go away when 2024 comes out. Yeah, at least it's not yearly like FIFA. Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine if they released one every single year? It'd be crazy. Yeah, this has been out for, it'll have been out for more than 4 years because this came out in August 2020. Flight Sim 2024 is coming out in November this year, so 4 years and 3 months between versions that's a long time to play a sim. I've been playing this like non-stop for 4 years, so I think I've very much got my money's worth. I'm very happy to buy Flight Sim 2024. Yeah, great tool for IFR. Yeah, something about Microsoft Flight Sim 2 is so many of the avionics have been improved over the years. So like the Garmin G1000, the 530 and 430, the GTN 750, or is it 850? Is it 750 or 8? I always forget. The GTNs as well, the G3000, the G5000, the Collins Proline avionics and the Cessna planes. And then there's all the PMDG and Airbus, like the Airbus and Boeing planes that developers have made. Like the realism is crazy. And then you have add-ons like Navigraph where you can get Jeppesen charts to use in the sim with moving maps. Or you can plug ForeFlight into it and have it show your position from the sim on ForeFlight on your tablet. There's so many options for doing all that kind of training, like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's insane how good it is. Tay says, I'm not even into aviation like that. I've been here for a while, just enjoying watching. Yeah, until I played Microsoft Flight Sim when it came out 4 years ago, I knew nothing about flying. I wasn't even really super interested in it. I was like, oh, let me try it out. My girlfriend was getting her private pilot's license. I was like, all right, I'll try out the simulator. I don't really want to fly in real life, but I'll try it on the sim because I'm a gaming dork, and I just started learning stuff. And yeah, I was fascinated with like the avionics, the computer, like the technologies in the planes. Really fun. Learning the autopilots. It's great. No, I never played FSX actually, Jeremy. I got started with X-Plane 11. Thanks a lot, Tay. Thanks for being a classy person in chat, by the way. We've had some weird people come through, little like troll children. So thanks for just being normal, chill people. But yeah, I got started with X-Plane 11 right before Flight Sim 2020 came out. And I played that for a few months before, and then I switched over to Flight Sim 2020 like as soon as it came out. Planes or helicopters? Planes. Yeah, I'm very, very new to helicopters. I almost never fly them. So the fact that I'm flying along here is luck more than anything. Landing is almost impossible. But I thought helicopters would be fun for this stream, just to slow things down a bit. I've been flying the airliners all week. And after we're done, I don't even know where our destination is. Once we get tired of flying, you know, we're going on 3 hours already, so probably land somewhere coming up and maybe switch back to fly to start flying just some planes or turboprops or jets again. I had a really good time flying the 737 this week, actually. What's up, consultant? Ion is asking, can you connect ForeFlight to Xbox? Only to PC. Unfortunately, Xbox doesn't have like it doesn't have. I don't think you can connect it to Xbox. You could try it, but I don't think it works. I don't think Xbox broadcasts like this. I think it's a protocol called Sim Connect, where it basically makes all the telemetry from the sim available over your network to read from other apps to read. I don't think it works on Xbox. I would be shocked. You could Google it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Oh, Hearst Castle. Yeah, I've been to Hearst Castle. Yeah, we passed by Santa Barbara. All right, let's see what the live weather looks like again. We're on a preset right now. I keep going back and forth. Oh my god, it's still so bad. Yeah, the live weather right now. It's not doing great. Back to a preset for now. Does Janet have any tour guide info? Let's see. Hey Janet, it's been a while since you gave us some info on some landmarks and stuff. What are we near? We just passed Santa Barbara, Chris. So Santa Barbara will be close to this airport.
If you look at our 6 o'clock, 3 miles out, you'll see the beautiful coastline of Goleta. It's like the beach decided to have a lie down and never got... My friend Toby once tried to surf there, but ended up tangled in a kelp forest. He was rescued by a very
I think Hearst Castle is further up. I don't know exactly how far away it is.
True story.
I think it's towards Santa Maria.
Your flying is almost as smooth as Toby's surfing, which is to say, not very.
Consultant here. I have it all listed on my website if it lets you click that link. If you scroll down a bit, I have all my computer specs and gear and everything listed. I threw the link in the chat for you. RC planes, no, I haven't. I haven't flown anything in real life, even an RC plane. No, I'm just a gaming person mainly, and I got into the sim because of my girlfriend flying in real life. But no, I've seen a bunch of videos on RC planes. It looks like a fun hobby. But yeah, never got into any of that. You know, as someone said earlier, I don't touch grass, remember? So. Any tips for rudders? Oh, you also said you bought your first set of rudders. You're finding them weird to get used to. Which rudder pedals did you get? Do I have a discount? The only thing I have a code for is the Say Intentions ATC. It's just KIP OTG is the code for like $5 off the first month. They have like an affiliate program. So that's the only kind of code discount that I have. I'm not a super huge streamer, so. Flight sim's so addictive. Yeah, Simon. Are those two planes or is that somebody in a biplane? Oh, it's Raccoon. Wait, is the A... Oh, yeah, he's in the Antonov AN2, right? It's a biplane. Look at the shadow of the biplane right there. That is so... It looks so good. And there's Pryfly and the Chinook. Dude, the shadow of the biplane. Oh, there it is right in front of me. See that shadow right there? It looks awesome. We're just chasing the shadow. Oh, there was a big bridge. Wait, did I miss it? I think I missed it. You got the Thrustmaster flight ones for the A320. Oh yeah, Tim. Sounds good, man. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for hanging out, dude. First live stream you've watched, will definitely subscribe. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day, dude. Have a good weekend. The Thrustmaster ones. I haven't used the Thrustmaster. I've only had 2 rudder pedals ever. The first, I started with the Logitech ones, and they were very bad. Toe braking is kind of a weird thing to get used to on rudder pedals, I think. So, and it's also about like making them stable when you're pushing them to use the rudders. I would make sure you have them like on a rug or a carpet. If you need to put like a floor mat down, like a carpeted like outdoor floor mat, I used to do that when I had them on hardwood floors. Make sure that they're not going to move around when you're using them. Or if you have them, like press them up against a wall if you can, or like put down like a 2x4 or something, like space them out, like something to block them off so you can push hard against them when you need to without worrying about them sliding around. I think that's a good starting thing to do. Just make sure. And you could also like decide to not use the toe brakes yet. Like just get used to pushing the rudder pedals left and right before you worry about toe braking, and like put toe brakes on something else. Like use a button or something for your braking for now. Just like, you know, do one thing at a time if possible, if it's overwhelming, you know, limit how many things you have to do. Man, should we go over the mountains now or follow the coast? There's some cool like mountainous spots over here. I feel like it might be cool to go in towards the mountains a little bit more. Maybe I'll just go fly up towards the mountains here. We've been along the coast like the whole time. Yeah, towards the mountains, yeah. It'll be more interesting. We'll get some drafts here from the, like updrafts and downdrafts from the mountains. Can be pretty intense. Who's in this Spruce Goose? Is that Bobo? Where has Bobo been, by the way? Is that Bobo in the Spruce Goose? I feel like Bobo's been at MIA. He calls these mountains. Well, I mean, they're higher than the ocean, so yeah, they're mountains, you know? Look at them. Oh, it's Star Pond in the Hercules. I don't know where Bobo's been. Has anyone seen Bobo? He used to always be around in the Spruce Goose. We haven't seen him for a bit. Wait, what's risky, Arctic? RC? When the batteries, when they catch on fire, they're like a flamethrower? Are you talking about RC planes? This music's like pretty fitting for the scenery right now. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was risky to fly RC planes because of the batteries. So do you have to do a lot of maintenance on the batteries or something? Or like replace them pretty often or test them? Oh, you're Star Pond Reed? You love to see a Spruce Goose. Oh, depends on what kind of battery. Where do I get the music? It's from a website called Epidemic Sounds. It's for people that stream and make YouTube videos and stuff. It's all like copyright-free music that's safe to use on the streams. There's some decent songs on it. I've been like curating a playlist for a while, so I have like 200 songs on my like liked music playlist. I kind of try to add to it every now and then, and remove songs I'm tired of hearing. I got a mix of like chill or chill electronic, upbeat electronic, sometimes a few rock songs in there. Oh, it only happens if you overcharge them. Okay. What's the maximum temperature I've got during full-on simming? I would love to tell you that, but actually,
Right, Kip, if you look at our 6 o'clock, 3 miles out,
I don't get temperature readings from my card because my 4080 only has one working fan. I got a lemon.
The river's been around for ages, probably since water was invented. My friend Toby once tried to kayak there, but ended up getting chased by a very angry goose. He thought it was a swan and tried to serenade it with a ukulele. True story.
And Janet's just being weird as usual. Yeah, I don't know I don't know what temp my CPU's at right now. Let me see if I can look. No, I only see the percentages. I don't really monitor my temperatures at all. But yeah, I don't get temperature readings from my 4080 because only one of the fans work. I got sent a lemon 4080 and NVIDIA refused to send me a new one before sending this one back. And I was like, I don't want any downtime. And so I disputed it with my bank and they gave me a full refund and I have the half broken 4080, but it works fine. It's just not cooled all the way. But yeah, the 4080 with one fan is working good enough. Good enough to stream on and play Flight Sim on still, so yeah. Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I've streamed like 5 or 6 days in a row or something right now, but I'll probably be on tomorrow as well. No, I didn't try to replace the fan. I just accepted the free half working 4080 and it's been working fine. I'll just wait until I get a 5080 or a 5090 when they come out, maybe later this year. If the new gens come out, I'll just upgrade. And then I'll probably give this one to a friend of mine that's going to build a PC. Can I see you off my right? Sorry, I just saw that. I just see your name. Yeah, I see you in a 172. Ion. I see you over there. It says you're at 1,500 feet to my right. Deuce says his GPU is at 62 degrees. Or CPU 62 degrees, GPU 70 degrees. If only I could make my pilot wave, yeah. Oh, you did your first takeoff with the rudder pedals? Nice. Yeah, you can also, if you don't want to have to use the rudders during takeoff and landing yet, like to maintain centerline, you could also turn on rudder assist for now until you're ready to start learning how to use them. If you just want to make sure you can get into the air. There's a setting under the assistance options under piloting, and it's called rudder assist. Auto rudder assist, you can turn that on. Rudders are kind of interesting in flight sim because most planes like don't react horribly to uncoordinated turns. So in real life, when you turn, you're supposed to kind of lead with your rudder. So say you're going to make a right turn, you kind of start pushing your right rudder, then you start rolling to the right with your ailerons, then you start pulling your nose up a little to maintain your altitude. So there's like an art to it, like a flow to it, is my understanding. And that's to avoid feeling like you're being pulled out of your seat. You're counteracting adverse yaw by using your rudder pedals in a turn. That's called coordinating your turns. But in flight sim, because you don't feel that sensation like you would physically in a plane, you don't really have a requirement to do it in the sim, you know? Only in like crazy weather, crazy wind scenarios are you really needing to push your rudders really hard to line up with the runway. Like generally you can get away with not using them. And then besides that, you're just using them when you're taxiing. So rudder pedals in flight sim are a little weird. Like a lot of the time they're not really necessary to use. And a lot of the slip skid indicators, so like this ball right here is showing, like generally if it's to the right, you step your rudders right, and if you're left, you step on the left. You step on the ball, they say, when you're flying a plane. But it doesn't have a negative effect that you feel, right, in the sim at all, really. So yeah, it's just a little weird in the sim when it comes to rudders and coordinating your turns, but they're definitely nice if you're coming in with a crazy crosswind landing and you need to line the plane up, straighten it out. Or if you need to do a slip, which is a maneuver where you apply rudder in one direction and your ailerons in the other direction. And that'll let you lose altitude really quickly without speeding up very fast. That's another reason to have rudder pedals that is beneficial in the sim, but... Oh, rudder assist made it worse. Where are we at, XP? We're flying up the coast of California still. We're coming up to... Looks like Lompoc Airport is north of us. And up on the coast here is going to be Vandenberg Air Force Base, where they launch a lot of SpaceX rockets out of. There's a lot of rocket launches that happen at Vandenberg. But yeah, we're still in the helicopters, just, you know. We've been going up the whole coast of California, just a chill little group flight today. A lot of the time we're doing tons of landings, like we're landing at like 5, 6, 7 airports along a route. But today it's just, I'm pretty beat from from flying all night, so I was like not prepared to make a whole route today. Flying Fox says in newer planes, the balance and the shape of the aileron's been designed to almost entirely eliminate the need for rudder. Oh, nice. Oh, well, like with the DA40? It requires rudder only with the winds. That's awesome. That's good to know. In the 172, you'll feel it not as noticeable as you may think. Okay. Yeah, because I don't fly in real life and I've only been in a small plane like a few times and never flown it myself, it's not something I really know anything about other than, yeah, that basic understanding. So take it with a grain of salt. Fly to your house and pick you up. You're in London. It's going to take a long time to get there from California, especially in this thing. Pick me up. We'll be there. You're going to be there in about 3 weeks. That might be how long it takes us to get to London. For real nice heli. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, this is what by Got Friends. This is a cool one. I love all of their stuff. They make some great planes. They made this plane called the Double Ender. That's like the best bush flying plane like ever made. It was like this prototype somebody made in real life, and Got Friends made it in the sim.
If you look at our 6 o'clock, 3 miles out, you'll see the beautiful coastline of Goleta. It's like the beach decided to have
No, what?
lie
That's
down
way
and
behind us
never
near
got-
Santa Barbara. They're
My
wrong.
friend Toby once tried to surf there, but ended up tangled
She's
in a
wrong. Gotta turn her off again. She's just been wrong. She thinks that we're way back near Santa Barbara still. What's the best plane sim for graphics? This one, 100%. There's not really any competition. Microsoft Flight Simulator. And at the end of this year, the competition, the second best, this will become the second best flight sim graphics wise at the end of this year, because Flight Sim 2024 is coming out. It's going to be even better. Come to Florida and see me waving from outside my house. Yes. Raccoon wants some advice from Clippy. Okay, let's get Clippy turned on. Hey, Clippy, can you give us some tips for flying this helicopter? Thanks, dude. All right, here comes Clippy.
It looks like you're trying to fly a helicopter. Remember, always keep the collective at 45 degrees for optimal lift, and the cyclic should be pushed forward during takeoff to reach 200 knots. Happy
200
flying.
knots. Clippy tells you everything that is wrong. What's up, Vinny? You're on vacation, you're about to play Flight Sim. Yes, it's super fun. It's fun, it's rewarding, it's whatever you want it to be, dude. You can just fly around in a jet and intercept people doing flights in commercial jets and airliners. That could be what you do. You could learn how to fly gliders in Hawaii, like fly helicopters, like you fly anywhere in the world. You can learn realistic stuff or just have fun doing like loops and flying under bridges. It's a lot of fun. Flight Sim is amazing. It's up to you how seriously you want to take it. You had the old one? No, I probably played a Flight Sim like when I was a little kid, like a super old one. But I haven't been into Flight Sim until recently, like just when I got into this basically. So I'm relatively new to simming. 4 years is a decent amount of time to be simming though. I put a lot of hours into it for sure. Google Earth Flight Sim? Yeah. They use Bing Maps technically, but yeah, basically. Still flying. My game's downloading. 44%, nice. Or 44% left. Yeah, it's a behemoth of a game, and the download servers are pretty slow. And once you get the actual first, like, the main game downloaded and you launch it, it's going to download a ton of other stuff. There's like a good, like, there's like a good 10... How many world updates are there now? There's so much free content that they've given away in the sim over the years. They're like constantly redoing areas of the world and making them look better. I think there's like... Are there 13 now? Are there world updates 12 or 13? There are a ton of them. Do you need to know the real life plane or knowledge to play it? Like how to drive or operate? I mean, you need to know enough to fly it in the sim, of course, but there are checklists, there are built-in tutorials, there are endless YouTube videos. It's all learnable, right? Like you don't need to learn anything in real life to be able to fly the simulator, but you know, it's meant to simulate real planes. So you can look up the real manual for a real Cessna 172 on the internet and use that knowledge you gain from the manual or the POH, the Pilot's Operating Handbook, for that plane to learn how to fly and operate the plane in the sim. Because it's a simulator, you know, it's simulating the real thing. But yeah, YouTube is your friend, Google is your friend, and yeah, it's all learnable. I mean, I didn't know anything when I started. And if you're new to it, I would get your hands on a flight stick or a yoke or both, a HOTAS setup or a yoke, a stick and throttle, or at least a stick or at least a yoke. It's a lot easier to play when you have the right gear for it. What's up, water cooled? The fall trees are back. Yeah, it's weird, right? You always notice it. I'm just like, oh, trees, they look nice. What was the turboprop? The FS Reborn FSR 500 is what it's called. It's based on an M500, which is a Piper Meridian 500. It's a single engine turboprop. It's by far, it's just my favorite plane. It's basically the turbo, yeah, the M500, yeah. It's called the FSR 500 in the sim. For FS Reborn, that's the developer. So they call it the FSR 500. It's basically like, I would equate it to the Comanche in terms of like the systems and how like, I mean, I can't speak to how realistic it is, but it's got the wear and tear. It's got like basically a walk around kind of thing you do on your tablet. Like the tire pressure gets lower as you land and you need to refill it. And you can turn all the failures and wear and tear on and off. And it's got a whole like mini game to keep your passengers happy. You can serve them snacks and food and tell them to put their seatbelts on. All controlled through the tablet in the plane. It's very, very cool. So I see it as basically like the best turboprop. The Comanche is like the best piston you can buy. If you don't like the Garmin G1000 though, then I would consider like the Black Square TBM 850 is very, very good. But if you like the Garmin G1000, then the Meridian. Go with the Meridian. Oh, you're helping your neighbor out again, water cooled? What a nice dude. It's all good, man. I might be on a while today. We'll see. Though, to be honest, my left hand is getting pretty tired of hand flying the helicopter. I wouldn't be opposed to landing at Santa Maria over here if you guys are done. We've just been flying so much. Maybe I'll get some more 737 flights in or something. I gotta get a snack out of the fridge. This whole having to eat and drink is very limiting. Keep it coordinated? No, I refuse. Too casual right now. I don't have the latitudinal like trim set in either. I just have the rotor axis. There we go. I guess that's coordinating it just with the rotor axis trim. I'm a noob at total noob at helicopters. We're just flying for fun, you know. We could land here at Lompoc, I guess. Santa Maria is a bit bigger. Maybe we'll end it up here at Santa Maria. Will I be on after 10 p.m.? I'm not sure today after last night. I'm not sure how I'm going to go today after like the 12-hour stream. Land in auto rotation. I don't know if this does that. I don't know if it has it modeled auto rotation in this helicopter or not. I don't know really anything about helicopters. I just flew it to be a little slower today. Grab the HPG 135 with autopilot. I did set up my stick to be like a dead stick today, but it's man, it's a lot of work to just push. It's like very it takes a lot of pressure to move it from position to position when it's in this dead stick configuration. Stream with real life flight. Yeah, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, it's marked as gaming. Category is gaming, and it's marked with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if it's recommending it, it's probably because of watching gaming streams or gaming videos or something. I don't know if this plane does the auto rotation thing, so I don't know. I don't even know how to do it. I'm a noob with helicopters. Yeah, it's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh yeah, Chris, sounds good. Yeah, I kind of want to use say
It looks
intentions
like
today.
you're trying to find out what landmarks are nearby. We're currently near the famous Goleta coastline. Fun fact.
No, we're not, Clippy.
Goleta is known for its kelp
We're near
forests
Santa
and
Maria.
confused dolphins. Keep an eye out.
Andrew says we're flying over the Atlantic at 45,000 feet right now, watching you flying. Nice. That's awesome. What kind of plane are you in? All right, let's go land in Santa Maria, guys. We've been flying for over 3 hours now. Most of us by hand in helicopters, so it's time to land. I'm gonna get a snack and maybe do a couple flights. I'll try not to stay on until 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning tonight. That was a bit intense yesterday. Let me see what the live weather looks like again. One more check to see if live weather is crappy. Okay, it's not beautiful out because there are no clouds, but at least there's not haze absolutely everywhere anymore, like there was along the coast. Yo, you're in a Gulf Stream 650? I thought you were gonna be on some like big commercial flight. Gulfstream 650. Is that like the size of like a Citation? Oh yeah, business jet, 11 to 18 passengers. Oh, it's got a lot of passengers actually. There's not a Gulfstream in Microsoft Flight Sim yet, right? We got the Learjet now, but I don't think there's any Gulfstream. Isn't there one in testing or something maybe? Forget. I remember flying the Learjet and having a really hard time with it. Private jet. Heavy international jet. Nice. Yeah, no Gulfstream in the sim yet. Yeah. Bummer. You know, I think I should take a break after this. Yeah, maybe I should have just the group flight stream today. Yeah, I think that's for the best. I streamed 12 hours yesterday. I'm gonna stop and have a proper meal instead of just having a snack and play with the puppy and just chill out for a bit. At the least, I'll be on again tomorrow. But I think it's smart of me to take a break. It's been pretty intense the last like 5 days straight. 18 passengers on board? That's awesome. Wait, where are you flying right now? You're over the Atlantic? Flying over the Atlantic in a Gulfstream? I didn't know it had that much range. Where are you flying to and from? No Gulfstream, no Bombardier. Yeah, maybe someday. Oh, we're like lined right up for the runway here, aren't we? All right, here comes an absolutely horrible attempt at a helicopter landing. EW, oh, Newark to Dubai? Crazy. What kind of a life are you living? What's up, ATCC? Do I fly in real life? Negative. I don't. You have your student pilot's license. Nice. Well, you've flown way more than me then. No, I don't fly in real life. I just play the sim. All right. And I'm also not a helicopter simmer either, so this is I'm out of my element here. What am I using? Do you mean for my controls and stuff? I have a Virpil stick and a Virpil throttle. I guess I should get over to where the airport actually is. Just trying to get low and slow. Oh, Nifob doesn't like video games? Well, then why are you watching a video game stream on YouTube, Nifob? We got another weirdo in YouTube Shorts chat. It's popcorn time. What's up, Ark? If you're being recommended this stream, that means you watch video games on YouTube. FYI. What do you mean my setup, Flight Sim, dude? Try Tobii eye tracker? I got one. Look. Bam. I use it every now and then. Most of the time I'm staring at charts and stuff, like when I'm doing more IFR style stuff. It is pretty good though. I like it. I just I don't utilize it. Like I don't use it too much. Tobii eye tracker is great though. I used Track IR at one point. I definitely like Tobii eye tracker better because it's all, you know, there's no wires at all, no cables to use. You don't have to attach anything. You just put it under your monitor and you're like good to go. It's pretty incredible. Uh-oh. I'm gonna slam into the ground. Oh, I'm just gonna put it down. Ouch. Yeah, landing is impossible. I'm horrible at it. Oh man, what do I think's better, Tobii or VR? They're just different. I mean, VR is like way more immersive, but I don't like wearing a VR headset for a long period of time. So for me, I like the Tobii better. I like sitting at my desk and like, you know, I don't like having the headset on, and yeah, it's just a bit much. VR is really cool for like short-term gaming, I think. Like you can get like vertigo and headaches and yeah. It's definitely more immersive. It's just totally different. Hop in a 747 for us. I did 12 hours of streaming and flying yesterday in a 737 and then a 777 at the end of the night, learning those planes. I've done a lot of streaming this week. Nice, the DA-52s are down. Oh, the Cessna 207, nice. $747 8F. I don't know if the is that the one that's in Microsoft Flight Sim? Is it the 747-8? Is there a mod for that specific model? Or the A320? What was the airplane landing as a helicopter? Yeah, if it, yeah, that happens if you don't have that helicopter. So like for some reason, it instead of replacing it with a helicopter, like any helicopter, it replaces it with a Bonanza. It's pretty weird. Nice flying foes in the Red Fox, aka the Red Bull. Okay. Oh, it's the Red Bull. It's the Kit Fox. That's why. Oh, it is the 747-8. Yeah, yeah. You fly the 400F. Maybe I'll be on later, but I should definitely take a break. Hand flying a helicopter for like over 3 hours is quite a bit of work. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Have a meal. Maybe I'll be back on the stream later, but yeah, I did so much this week that I think it's a good idea to take a break. Oops. Do I do it for a living? No, no. My channel is way too small to do this for a living. No, I work full time. Oh, we're finally hearing multiplayer on Say Intentions. No, yeah, I work for a living, dude. I have a full-on career. I just flight sim for fun. YouTube, through YouTube videos, YouTube pays me enough through ads from the videos I've made over the years where I can buy planes and try things every week. So usually once a week, I'll just spend the YouTube monies to buy and try planes in the marketplace to show them and see so people can get a preview of them on the stream, see if they want them for themselves. But yeah, it's in general a really good community, the flight sim community, and yeah, it's awesome. You can learn tons of stuff. It's just great. I clearly really enjoy it. So, but yeah, I have a normal 9 to 5. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Yeah, yeah, I should probably just take the evening off. Yeah, I went pretty hard this week. It's been a lot of fun, though. I can't wait to get back into 737 or something. Seagull says saving up for parts to make a PC. Yeah, nice, dude. Look for deals. Like, look for bundle deals, like at places like Micro Center and Newegg, and see if you can buy things in a bundle. Like, sometimes they'll give you like a motherboard, RAM, and a CPU all together in bundles. You can get some good deals that way. Call ground for food service, yeah. I'm definitely gonna go eat. All right, guys, happy Saturday. We finally got a little proper group flight in. I know it was different than usual, but I think it's nice to be in the smaller planes and the helicopters again. Somebody was asking for helicopters like last week. A Cuban sandwich. Heck yeah. Yeah, that sounds so good. All right, guys, take it easy. All you guys on the shorts stream, if you subbed, then you'll probably get a notification for like if the main stream starts again. I'll probably be on tomorrow, maybe later tonight, but probably tomorrow. And yeah, 747. I don't know about that. I just started flying the 737 and 87. I like them. But yeah, I'll probably be doing some airliner stuff or jet stuff, some IFR stuff the next time I'm on, as usual. But all right, guys. Underdog, Chris, Josh, Watercooled, Galixian, Reed, Base, Pryfly, Crashing. Good to see y'all, guys. And Crisp. Good to see y'all. Yeah, I'll go get the food. All right, guys. Have a good one. Good to see y'all. Thanks for another fun group flight and the tour of California coast. All right, I'll see you guys. See you guys in the next one. I'll see you in the Discord. For you guys on the other stream, I'll just post a link to the Discord here if you want to hop on Discord. Totally up to you, of course. No pressure. I don't know why it's pasting it like that. What is that? What the heck? YouTube, what are you doing?
3069. Expect runway 7. Contact
there we
Santa
go.
Barbara.
All right, guys, have a good one.
127.725.
Later.